We're back with some non-action heroes Cataclysm. We continue our jaunt in the lovely city of Elturel. We spent quite a bit of time here and real actual time over the past couple 2-3 months here. So I'm just going to give a glimpse back at kind of what's transpired since they've been here. So the party arrived at the city and immediately met Kyra, who was a librarian at the Temple of Anware, and she had little help there because most of the other clergy at that facility had been, well, we'll say they disappeared. We don't know what happened to them. So the party arrives there. They immediately go to the inn. They get involved in some stuff with, you know, what happened with the clergyman and stuff like that. They have an issue where their robotic friend Huck, he starts preaching the word of Kelmvor. He gets some followers. Then he goes all red eyed on them again and tries to hurt them, jumps through a stained glass window, runs away. They find him in a junkyard. He's been captured by, what was his name again, Clan?
Oh, Matthias.
Matthias and Gibbers, the robotic dog, had captured Huck, and well, there wasn't any fighting, luckily. There was lots of threats of it, but they got their robotic friend back, and Adara had some visions that she tried to share with Huck. Huck seemed to not take too well to that, and later acted like he didn't really know much about it. So who knows what's going on there? Our friend Morrowind, did I say Morrowind? It's Morrowind, right? Not
Yeah.
not Elder Scrolls. Morrowind.
Yeah, Morrowind is an Elder Scroll. Morrowind is a
Yeah,
character.
not that. Not that. Morrowind. He was kind of hanging out at the tavern for a little bit, and then Stanasi, as he was going to rejoin the party and stuff, Stanasi appeared, bumped into him, and he blinked out of existence. We don't really know what happened with him, but there's rumors that he may have came back already, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out here in just a little bit. Am I forgetting anything here? Oh yeah, the ball. So they were invited to a ball. Three of the ladies were, and Stanasi was one of them. She blinked out of existence, so Kyrie decided to step in and go with Sir Avrin.
And now
So
she does.
Kyrie had to
well,
put on a dress.
so they're at a ball. It's called the Autumn. Is it the Autumn Ball? I think it's called. Fall Ball? Not Autumn Ball, right?
Ball ball?
It's the ball.
Fall Ball. It was a mouthful. The Autumn Ball, and it's a
Hey!
ball where a lot of the higher ups they have this big party, and some of the unfortunate people in town or get invited as well. So as you've noticed, some of the higher ups have had people with them that they don't look like they really belong. So and one of the big events at the party is every guest or group of guests rather get to have an individual meeting with the Duke, the Duchess, and their children. So luckily, by chance of the dice, Kyrie and Sir Averin got selected and led down this back corridor and into some big doors into a wide open room with columns and a dais where the four royals set. And that's where we're going to pick up. Right there, where Kyrie and Sir Averin were standing right in front of these four royalty and see where we go from there. So let's.
One of the only high rolls I got last session, and it was, hey, you're first up.
Let's see.
Already? Dang, that's quick.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everybody see the map there? Oh, and you're not actually there, so
I was gonna say, oh, we got an extra.
We got
You're
a
not actually
dragon.
there, and this is not actually Heroes.
Not actually.
But
All right. So. Yeah. All right. So, picking up here where the Royals have, I don't even think they had said anything at this point. It's just you guys had walked in, the doors were closed and locked behind you, and you've walked. This is a very long room. You're only seeing part of the map here. So it's pretty long. They've walked a long way up here to just be very close to the dais. You see four
Oh, so it was that
individuals.
long, awkward, quiet, like you don't want to walk
Yes.
too fast and be weird, but at the same time, it's real awkward.
Awkward for you, but as you kind of look up at their faces and stuff, there's nothing awkward about this for the Royals.
And everybody remembers the name of the dais. The Rockmiyama dais.
That's not it. That's not it. I can't.
That
play
is the
shit in
name.
any
Excuse me
way.
while I
I can't
mute
play-
That's right.
plan here, so I don't.
Complete total power.
Excuse
You
me
could
while I
punish
just
him. Take away a
mute
couple
him.
vampires.
You, the only thing you can do is boot me from the call, Diz. That's about it.
Well, that's all I can do. That's all I can
Damn
do.
it, Clandis. Now that song's gonna be in my head.
Does in every session.
You're welcome.
You see the Duke and the Duchess sitting in the center chairs, and the Marquis and the Lady sitting in the chairs just off to the side of the dais there. Very well dressed, all very attractive people. And Clan, I'll let you take it from there.
So as you all come up to the Rockmiyama dais, the king looks at both of you and says, "Welcome, welcome to our autumn ball. I hope both of you have had a wonderful time, have met a lot of interesting people, danced a little bit, dined a little bit, as it were. Is this your first time here at the keep? I don't recognize either of you right offhand."
Sir Averin kneels and puts his head down. Duke Valden, this is my first visit. Yes, I am very honored to meet you and your family.
Harry's gonna like almost bow, but then remember she's in a dress, so she's gonna curtsy instead.
No need to stand on ceremony, Sir Averin. We are at a party and you're allowed to relax, loosen up a little bit, have a little fun. So, Sir Averin, don't you have a store here in town? Aren't you one of our merchants?
Yes, sir. I run the general store.
Yes, very good general store. I believe. Word of it has even reached us here in the keep. I will have to go down there sometime and partake of some of your goods personally.
I would be honored. The name is Ground and Shop.
Ground and shop. I like it. It's creative. You seem like a creative man. I could like you, sir. Well, now your lady friend though, what does she do?
I will let her speak for herself.
Thank you, Sir Avrin. I'm just a traveler on the road. A few friends and I were in town, and Sir Avrin and his companions were kind enough to invite us to join them this evening. So I'm just a visitor in this city, and it's been a wonderful time.
Okay. As you're talking, you see the Marquise and the lady start getting closer, and you'll see Lady Valden comes up close to you, Kyrie, and begins to put a finger kind of on your arm and moves it up to your shoulder And as she does this, she goes, my, father, the guests tonight look delightful.
You literally just told them that we're snacks with no one expecting us.
Oh God.
The Marquis.
Kyrie's doing everything she can to not give away that she's more than a little tense right now.
The Marquis does a similar action. He moves up to your other side there, and as he kind of leans in, I need you to roll a perception.
I freaking love this game. Y'all are so awesome.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As with that, you realize that he's not only leaning closer, but you hear the faint sound of him sniff. Sister, you do go on.
I can't help it. They're just both so alluring. I think they smell just wonderful tonight. What is that you're wearing? Is it perfume? What is that you're wearing?
A fresh bath, milady.
I don't
No,
know
you'll
that
have to
one, but it must be exotic.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me where you got it so I can get some myself.
So as you're feeling probably a little bit of the blood kind of rush up into your face a little bit, and just your heart maybe pumping just a little bit faster. I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh, good.
And as you do this, she's touching your other shoulder.
Wait. We're gonna streamloots this shit. Oh, yes, we're streamlootsing this shit. That was a
Okay.
nat one.
Exclamation salutes in chat for your own chance to get stream loots.
That
You
was a
can
nat
reroll his
one.
saving throw.
Thank God.
Well, put that one
Yes.
away, please. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's better. That's a 17.
17?
Oh,
Let me look here.
thank God I checked what I had for
Fine.
streamloots.
You feel kind of lightheaded as it's almost like you're falling backwards for a minute, and then you kind of shake free, and you pull away as her hand drops a little bit, and he backs away.
All right, you two. Get back over here. Remember, we don't play with the guests.
The Duchess looks over and says, "Darling, don't be too rough on them. Children, there'll be plenty of time for play later." And as they make their way back up here to their seats, you notice the mother, the Duchess there comes over and is just like petting on the lady's hair there. It's just a very awkward scene for you. It's just like she's just like uncomfortably like just loving on her child right there in front of you, but it's just not the right timing, so it just feels off to you.
Father never lets us have any fun. There'll be time for fun later. I apologize for my children if they made you uncomfortable. Sir Avrin, tell me a little bit
Yes?
about your shop. What kind of goods do you sell at this general store? Is there anything in particular you specialize in, where you get your goods?
He just looks really flustered. His feathers are a little puffed out and stuff. He's he just says the first thing that comes to his mind. We have rope. Good rope there.
Rope.
Yeah.
But interesting. The keep goes through a lot of rope. I'm sure we can find a use for some of your special rope, good quality rope. That brings some things to mind here. Just a little chit chat between us. What if you could sell something in your store? What would that be? If you could get any good throughout the world, what would you want to sell in your store? If it could be anything, your heart's desire, if you will.
He just, again, he looks like he's just deer in the headlights type of. Looks over at Kyrie and looks up at you, just locking eyes with you. Nice clothing.
Nice clothing. Excellent. My family and I love a fine set of clothing. It's very important to look your best.
It is, yes.
Yes. What about family, friends, Sir Averin? Is there anyone particular that you miss or you'd like to have around? Maybe like, I'm assuming you're probably too old to still have parents that are living. What about brothers and sisters, or a special some like Lady Kyrie here? What about her?
What about her? I like having her around.
Interesting. So,
She's been,
if your heart's desire, then that would be what? If you could have Lady Kyrie around, maybe more often. Not to talk about you in the third person, Lady Kyrie, just chit chatting.
I barely know
Perfectly
her,
fine.
but she's nice and all. I'm confused with the question.
Just simple idle chit chat, getting to know each other. A little tit for tat, a little banter between gentlemen, as it were.
Father, I don't think he's getting the point. The Marquis says.
Yes, I think he may not be the sharpest tack in the general store. Now, children, let's not talk about the guests in front of them. I'm just getting to know you a little bit better, Sir Averin. What you like, what your heart truly desires in this world is important. Everyone has a desire. I'm sure that maybe Kyrie has desires too.
My battle days are over. I wish they weren't. I feel like there's more for me to give, but I was more of a hindrance than help, so this is why I've retired and we're in a shop now. Is that what you were asking?
Well, yes, actually, that is perfect. So, your greatest heart's desire, then, Sir Averin, if I understand it correctly, would be to be able to go back to your glory days and be of use as a swordsman again, correct?
It's true. I love that. But what are we talking about here? But that's not possible.
Well, what about you, Lady Kyrie? Is there something your heart desires above all? Come on, don't be shy.
At the moment, I've been living my heart's desire, traveling the world, seeing places, and
It sounds wonderful. Traveling the world, seeing new and exciting places, being with new and exciting people. That's amazing. That's wonderful. I like that. But, Kyrie, surely there's more to this tale that you would like. What about wealth? Everyone likes wealth. Everyone would like to be back. What if you had the wealth of a king? You could go anywhere, do anything. The world would be your oyster.
I mean, wealth would be nice, but doesn't being a king come with strings?
That's true. That is true. Being a king does come with strings. What about if it's not wealth that you desire? What if it's like Sir Avern, maybe a special someone or knowledge. Like, what about your family? Is your family still with us?
Oh no, no, they've been out of my life for many years.
What about? So, though you don't want riches, which is interesting.
Oh, I never said I didn't want them. I just didn't want the strings
The
that come with
strings,
them.
right? You like a free spirit. I like that. I respect that. What about knowledge? Knowledge of the past, knowledge of the future, knowledge of sentimental things, maybe, or being able to glance and see these things. Ooh, what if that? Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it, dear? Wouldn't it be neat if you could have something, an object or something, and be able to see into the past or the future, or glance at loved ones that you've had in the past that are long gone? Be able to see, hear them once again. That would be lovely, wouldn't it, dear?
But is that possible, dear?
Oh, I'm sure
Who
there
would
are
have the
people in this
means
world.
to give such power?
Who would have the means, indeed? You know what? I think I know someone who could do this, actually. All you have to do
is just twitching around like.
Is admit your heart's deepest desire. Come now, Kyrie, you have one. Sir Avern, that is, he wants to be a courageous warrior once again, out in the battlefield, fighting like a true warrior that he is in his heart. What is yours? What is your desire?
I've been living my life in the way I desire.
Yeah, everyone says that, but no one really does it. What about you said you like to travel, you like being a free spirit. What about if you had an airship or a boat of your own that you could sail across the seas or through the sky at any time? You and a crew.
Father,
whatever
I'm
your heart
getting
desires.
terribly bored of this. Can we not move on to the next one, please? I don't think this one's getting it, and
don't be rude. Give her time. Bored. Sometimes people have a hard time admitting to what they really want, especially when the means to get it is staring them right in the face.
Excuse me, sir. This seems more like a negotiation than a meet and greet.
Well, Sir Avern, you are a businessman. As it turns out, so am I. I am, after all, the Duke. And it's my job to make sure that the people of my duchy are taken care of. And so you've attended my party, you've been invited. So you're one of the fine, upstanding citizens. And so there's nothing more that myself or my family desires than to see you get what it is that you really want.
Okay.
So, Sir Avern, if what you want is to be able to have the strength once again to return to the battlefield and fight, I can give you that tonight, if you so desire. Same goes for you, Lady Kyrie. Whatever it is that you wish could be yours.
Oh, fuck.
What's the cost of such treasure? Gifts.
Well, Sir Avern, I'm glad you asked. See, I will give you this gift, and it will cost you not a copper, Not one pence need be taken out of your coin purse. All I want you to do is sign a contract with me. That's it. One signature. You are as strong as you were in your prime. Maybe even stronger.
Okay. Just to sign the piece of paper.
That's it. That's all I require. It's for you to sign a piece of paper. And you get exactly what your heart desires most, Sir Avern. That which you spoke that your heart desires most will be yours. I promise.
Okay. I would have to read this contract.
We'll get to that, but before you sign, I really want to know what Kyrie wants. It's very important that I know both of your desires.
I don't know that you can bring me revenge.
Is revenge what your heart desires most, Kyrie?
Perhaps.
Tell me this story of revenge then. What revenge, or who does your heart want revenge on the most? Oh yes, tell us. I love a good story.
It is not the time or place for this story, but the person I seek is just a ghost story now. The pirate
ghost.
captain known as the Lady.
The pirate captain known as the Lady. Interesting. So, this revenge that you want, would you like for them to just drop dead immediately, or a team of assassins carve them up, or would you like for them to appear before your eyes and you take your own personal revenge on this dread pirate right here in front of us? There'll be no legal action taken. You will not be arrested. Whatever happens in this chamber stays in this chamber. No one will ever talk about it again. This I swear.
If anything were to happen to her, it would be by my hand.
All right then. Perfect. Then on this night, Kyrie, if you sign my contract, she will appear before you. You may do with her what you will, without repercussion. Sir Avron, if you sign my contract, you will be as stronger than you were in your prime, be able to best any man on the battlefield. This I swear. Do we have an agreement?
Kyrie's gonna use her sending trinket.
Before you do, a magically, just a piece of paper like parchment appears in front of you, kind of rolled and up, and it unrolls in front of you, just kind of just waving in midair, and then a quill right next to it appears. It's floating in midair right in front of you. Go ahead with whatever you're doing.
She's gonna send through the earring. Well, hers is like an ear cuff, but she's going to send out we're definitely more than whatever the freaking regular range on it is, right? Away from the rest of the party.
So you have one of the ones of sending?
Yeah, I have one of the fancy ones.
Yeah. So you can use it a number of times to communicate with them anywhere. So
Right. I'm just checking that I do have to use the charge of it.
yeah, you're probably a little too far away to
That's fine. I just want to double check.
It's close, but yeah.
You ramped it to 300 feet is
Yeah.
on the normal.
So you're definitely more than 3.
Yeah, I'm definitely out of range. So I'm gonna send out to the other ones. This is bad. This is very bad. There's a contract, and they're talking people into signing it. This is very, very bad, guys. And she's gonna. The contract. Is there one in front of her and in front of Averin, or just one?
There's both in
one
front, of
her.
There's
Okay.
Did you hear the Marquis say, "Old man, you are confused in your old age. We don't need the owl here to sign anything. You know the way it works. It's not like we've done this before."
I know, but the more the merrier.
Oh fuck. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Come on, Kyrie. It's what
She's
you
gonna-
wanted.
She's gonna
It can happen
read
right
it.
now.
she's gonna read it.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh fuck.
No.
Literally
That
the one
inspiration
thing-
I gave to her, she still has that, right? The card.
has
It
that.
just holds on. So you have a D6 inspiration I gave you with the card.
Inspiration
Yes.
lasts for
I think it's 10 minutes typically, like bardic
10 minutes,
inspiration.
right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
If not, I have another card I can throw.
That is a straight 16.
Okay. So, let's see what right. So that is a fail. As you read, as you kind of grab the
Fuck!
contract and read it, it's like the wording is so full of this legal jargon, and it's just the way it's worded and hither unto, and it's just like it doesn't make any
Vis-a-vis.
sense to you. Like it really concerns you, but you can't make heads or tails of it.
Oh god damn it.
Come on, Kyrie.
Roll
You need to
perception.
sign before he does.
As well.
Wait, that's cocked. That's a nat 20.
At 20, you notice that both of the children are leaning forward at the edge of their seat as you have grabbed the contract.
You wouldn't mind if I had a counselor of mine read over this before I sign. Better to be safe than sorry. I never sign anything without.
Not really how this works. If I need you to sign. If you want it, I'm giving you your revenge 100% without any repercussions right now.
Kyrie, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Yes,
Sir
I-
Averin, it would be really nice if you could help her.
Why would I do that?
She's your friend, right?
She's my friend. Yes, that's why I give her the advice that I gave her, sir.
Yeah, he just met me a couple hours ago.
So, what I'm hearing here is that even though I'm giving you 100% what you want, you still have the audacity to spit it back in my face as I'm some common thug trying
No,
to
sir.
swindle you.
No, sir.
Most people that are promised what their heart most desires are normally quite happy.
See, for me, the fun's in the chase.
funds. So you mean to tell me that even though it's what your heart most desires, you would rather not have the Dread Lady Pirate here in front of you right now?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Father, please.
Yes, I grow weary with these two. Sir Avron, it is nice meeting you and your guest, but I would suggest that the next time that you find yourself a guest in my keep, that you bring someone more amenable. You are both excused. Leave my sight.
I'm confused, sir.
Oh, well, let me put it to you in black and white here, Sir Avron. Leave now. You have disrespected me and my family.
I will help with that, Father, as the Marquis jumps at an amazing speed off the dais and runs and shoves a sword straight into Sir Avron's chest. As he's looking at you, Kyrie, Sir Avron just looks shocked. And he pulls the sword free, and Sir Avron just falls to the ground.
Well,
He's bleeding all over the floor.
I guess Sir Avron got the point of what I was trying to make.
Sister,
that
will
was
you
funny.
deal with this one here?
Trinket
You
of Sending again. Help!
Oh,
Help
yes.
me! Help me! Help me!
Yeah.
Help me!
Let me take care of this, father, mother.
She jumps down at the same speed and is right upon you and grabs your arm and looks into your eyes. And I need you to make I think it's
Wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Did we establish that any of us can
Yeah.
actually hear this sending?
Yeah, well, the people with everybody can hear it. Anyone who has an earring. So that's everybody, right? Is that correct?
Oh,
No.
I thought there was a question about the range or something like that.
No.
We
Ellen,
got
Well, then-
upgraded.
Ellen,
They
I
do
have a
get
card
upgraded.
for you. You
I
let me
haven't
know if
used
you
this
need it.
inspiration. No, I still have saving throw rerolls. I
Okay,
have those cards. Don't
I
worry.
have those cards too. I was ready for it.
Oh, I have them.
Just run. I have 4 walnuts on that one. Just run wherever you are. I don't know where you are. Hey, get back. 4 walnuts.
I'm
Croutons? It's
I'm
gone
rolling.
croutons to walnuts.
Croutons.
Yep.
Croutons. I'm
Croutons.
sorry, croutons. Croutons.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Oh fuck.
Okay, we'll deal with that, and then Morrowind
That was cock.
appears behind Kyrie.
We're playing a card. That one's getting. We're doing that again.
Morwen just bamfed in
Okay.
behind Kyrie.
Didn't bamf him. He kind of came up from the floor. That's what it looked like.
Oh my god. I can't wait, that's even the wrong fucking. Okay. Using that inspiration for the extra oomph. That's 22.
Diz, you know where my eyes
22.
have been this whole time, right?
Because there was another nat one, so I played
Your
the card.
eyes?
Yeah.
No.
I've been watching somebody the whole ball.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm still watching that person.
All right. Understood. All right. So, Kyrie, that is wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's a save. As you kind of wrench free and kind of you stagger backwards a little bit, and you bump into somebody behind you. And as you turn, you see Morrowind behind you. And as you kind of back away from him a little bit,
You're muted,
slip
Josh.
just a little. You slip just a little bit, and as you look down, it's blood. You're slipping on the blood of Sir Avron, who's spilled all over the floor.
So, as I have been watching all of this happen, because, you know, if I was going to be a squirrel, I was going to be a squirrel. I grab Kyrie
Okay.
and I cast Anti-Life Shield.
Okay. And I have to look that one up because I don't
A
think we've
shimmering-
ever
Look at
used
it.
it.
A shimmering barrier extends out from you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you and hedging out any creatures that are undead or constructs.
It
The
says
barrier-
other than undead or constructs.
Okay, so the
It
shield
pro-
goes out from you, right?
But it prevents any affected creature from passing
okay.
through. Yeah.
So
Okay.
shimmering barrier extends with creatures.
So
Hedging out creatures other than undead and just
right, but once the barrier's up, everything outside the barrier can't get in. And I'm holding Kyrie.
creature can cast. So undead and constructs it doesn't push out, but everybody else it pushes away. Is that correct?
Right, and then
Okay.
nobody can come through it.
And then nobody can come through.
Right. So
An
that's
affected
what,
creature can't cast spells or make attacks with ranged or reach weapons through the barrier. If you moves, affected creatures forced to pass through the barrier, the spell ends.
right. If y'all run up toward them, if I run up
They
toward
would
anybody,
end.
they can't come through
Yeah.
it. But I can run
Gotcha.
away and nobody can come through it.
So I'm going to put an aura around you, a 10-foot aura, so we can see where this is. Okay, so it doesn't
Dara.
actually. It actually. He's not undead, so it pushes Sir Avern's body over.
He is just dead.
Well, he's still alive then if it pushed him over.
It said undead or constructs, right?
Right.
So, I mean, he might be still
He-
alive. You don't know. So a little bit.
Just
As
to be
it
clear,
swells
Ellen's
out.
the one panicking, not Kyrie.
You see the marquee kind of just touch it. We have a problem, Father.
I see that. Who the devil is that?
I'm still scratching behind my ear, by the way.
No.
I think I was a
Looks-
squirrel for the past month, week.
Looks
Year.
like
I'm
he
not
could
really
use
sure.
a good, what was it? Clean bath.
Yeah, Kyrie might want to make like a constitution save because I might smell like
The stank is doesn't
total ass
doesn't-
at this point.
doesn't exit the barrier.
Stanky
It's all
Mormon.
just it's just kept inside.
Right now, the stank gets its own initiative, hit points, and turn. It's that strong.
All right. So I'm going to pause here just for a second. I need to know what everyone else is doing. Okay?
Adara immediately asks, "Where are you?" Over
I've
the
only
trinket.
got one charge left.
Okay, well, you don't have to answer, but
Kaylin's drinking with Burton.
she would ask, where are you? What is happening? And what you can do, 30 seconds of. Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
Or we'll say that. It's whatever the sending spell.
So she'll
25
she'll
words.
ask where she'll ask, "Where are you?" And do you have a special object on you?
It is 25 words. Yeah. So technically-
Special object. What?
Just
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna send back. You said it was like down a hall. Wait, where do I remember where the entrance to this hallway to get here is?
It's 1 hour. You can roll an intelligence check to see if you can describe. It won't be a very high one. It's not like this super complicated.
Oh, thank God. That's
But-
an 18.
An 18, yeah. So she tells you kind of the pathway and what she saw, like what the doors looked like and how many guards were standing around and stuff like that.
And I'm gonna tell you, Avrin's dead, Morwin's here, shit's going down.
Figure DM.
Okay, well, that didn't help me with what I wanted to do, but okay. She's gonna try and immediately follow directions, I guess, because that's all I got.
So, how hastily do you start doing? Are you like just walking that direction?
So, she's gonna start looking around, obviously, because I gotta try and locate where she even went to. So she's gonna kind of be like looking, not trying to be too crazy, but she's gonna start looking around for the potential of where that she might be.
I don't know what special object you're talking about.
Anything. You'll figure it out later. It's fine.
I'm so confused.
Yep, it's fine.
Oh,
So-
were you gonna use like?
Nope, just let it go.
Girl,
Let it go.
you've seen what I wear.
Let it go.
The children begin to kind of just go around the outside of this barrier, just kind of looking at it.
So I'm gonna whisper to Kyrie, do you have any kind of a spell that will teleport you out of here? And preferably me, but
You see the Marquis as you guys are talking. He leans down and looks at Sir Avron and says, "He's still alive. Hate for you to leave him here."
That would be very rude, right? Leaving your friend to bleed out on the floor?
You hear? At that point, roll a perception check, both of you.
Bad, very bad.
22.
not good. Not good.
Thank God your rolls are decent.
18.
Just don't
18?
jinx it.
18's good.
That's a good roll.
Both of you can hear barely Sir Avron saying, trying to form words.
Okay,
He says,
then
"Leave me. Run."
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds because I don't have to touch him for that, even though it burns a really high level spell slot.
Oh God.
Man.
And
Yeah.
he's gonna get 3d8 plus 4 back. So let's see what that turns out to be.
When you ask if she has a spell, you're gonna see her. She's in a dress right now, but you're gonna see her like look like she's reaching through her dress, like on her chest and then down on her leg, and she's just gonna pull out 2 daggers, and she's like, "This is the magic I've got."
And Mormon says, "Well, shit." And dude gets 19 hit points back. And if Kyrie
19. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah, I'm
Kyrie's
not injured.
Okay. Well, I can only do that trick one time, so try not to get injured from this point
You
out.
see Sir Avron start to kind of move a little bit, and as Marquis says, "You are full of tricks, aren't you?" As he picks Sir Avron up by the throat and brings him over and just slams him against this pillar. Now this will be a little more fun. How
So
about a new deal? Father, can I recommend a new deal?
Well, of course. I'm interested in all deals.
Sign our contract, and I'll let you walk out of here alive.
Ooh, excellent deal, son. Excellent deal. I'm quite impressed. What say you, Sir Avron?
So from
Live or
behind them,
die.
you hear Morwen say, "I have a third option. How about you all go fuck yourself and we kill you all?" And at that point, I drop concentration on the anti-life sphere, and I cast Summon Draconic Spirit at 6th level, and I bring a red dragon into the room.
Damn.
All right.
It was a savage
God
attack.
bless you. Oh
All right,
God.
Fuck
so-
said, "Oh, you want to play?
Let me find that.
Let's play."
You're actually saving my life
Hi,
right
Adam.
now.
I have mac and cheese.
Ah.
Well, good
I-
for you. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
die.
see the mac and cheese. I just saw Adam booty.
While this is going on,
Booty.
Okay. I definitely want to know what everybody else is doing before we.
Yep.
I'm going to have them roll initiative, and then I need to know what you guys are doing.
so
We roll initiative.
You need to, yes.
can I cast locate object? I only asked Ellen because I was just curious if there's anything else on you because I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna cast a locate object
Oh, I still have my
on.
amulet on.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, so
Yes.
we're gonna try and cast it because I've held Kyrie's armor when she took it off that one time.
Yeah.
I want to cast locate object on Kyrie's armor and see
Alright.
if I can locate her.
Right. Let me look something up on that real quick because I don't know if you can. But
That's
Right.
why I was hoping for something else.
Right now, this is going. Why did I let Josh play a druid?
So
That's what this is.
that's
doing
what I've
right
said
now.
4 or 5 times in the past.
Why did I let him spec out a circle of the moon druid? Why?
So this
Diz-
is a large dragon, right?
And it'll have 60 hit points because I cast it 1 level higher.
Go back real quick.
Because I had already used both of my fifth levels.
What's its AC?
Hang on, I'm gonna get back to it. Okay.
God for this armor.
14 plus the level of the spell, so it's a 6th level spell, so its armor's 20.
20, nice. Okay.
Hit points is 50 plus 10 for each spell level, so it's 60 hit points.
60.
It's resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison.
Yay, dragon.
And I would like to pick, I get a shared resistance, so I would like to pick that I'm also resistant to poison.
Okay.
Good choice.
And it makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so it gets 3 rend attacks, 1d6 plus 4 plus 1d6 plus 10 piercing damage. And it also has a breath weapon.
Of course it does.
So it attacks 3 rends and 1 breath weapon per round.
Dang.
Bless you, Josh.
All right. So I'm gonna have
But-
you two roll initiative. Does it get its own initiative?
Mine's in.
I think it does. Hang on,
Okay.
let me see.
So roll its initiative too, and you have to let me know what that one is.
So from last session, you said I had been watching the people that had been called back, going and coming,
yeah.
and I'd been keeping my eyes on Adara ever since our conversation.
Right.
So would I notice her start like looking around, kind of frantically trying to figure out where?
Roll a perception.
All right.
Okay. It shares my initiative.
Initiative. Okay.
And it takes its action directly after me.
24.
Okay. Yep. You definitely see her.
So I am walking towards her, and as soon as
Okay.
I get to her, I'm gonna grab onto her arm and go, "They're this way," because I'm gonna assume that's what she's looking for. And I'm gonna start her in that direction. I'm gonna use an
Okay.
action to cast Mage Armor on her with the hand that I have on her arm. I'm
Okay.
also grabbing the leather strap that I used
Adara,
to hold
you
my
have to be
shield on.
willing for the mage armor.
She's gonna kind of shit, I forgot your name.
Severin.
I was like, Severin. What's going on?
You have friends that have been taken, haven't you?
Yes. They're in trouble.
Everyone that's gone has gone through these doors and come back through these doors. They're this way.
Very well. And at this point she'll let the mage armor happen. Because at this point she's just panicked, and I don't think she would even pay that much attention to it, to be honest.
So your AC is now 13 plus whatever your dex is for the next 8 hours.
Okay. I'll write it down. Alright.
So let me know what
Word.
you two are doing.
I'm going towards the room. I'm going towards where I've seen everybody.
And remember, you are there with someone standing next to you there. So
Yeah, she's gonna look and say, God, why can't I remember names today? Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Reynard.
Yep, that's the one. I was thinking of the other one. Reynard, my apologies.
Oh yes.
My friend here, I'm not feeling well. I must go. And she's just gonna like kind of like scuffle away, essentially, kind of looking. She's just gonna like walk. She's gonna be like, I must go.
I hope you get to feeling better.
And she's just gonna
Okay.
follow.
You're following Severin.
Severin.
Okay. Just going across the way I have people lined up. What's JD doing?
So the very first call that came through from Kyrie,
Right.
JD stops making his rounds and he goes and grabs Prugwin and starts to take him towards the back into the kitchen where Huck's at.
Okay. Right.
While
Well,
they're-
I guess you don't resist. You just go with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as we reach Huck, and we've heard Kyrie's first call. When we hear the second one, JD starts to break out Prugwin's gear.
So as you go into the back, you notice that Huck is still standing at his station, and he has all of the people making salads. They are a well-oiled machine at this point. They present the salads at one is presenting the salad as he's saluting him at the same time.
Go! What's going on here? Yes, that's good. Go!
JD kind of shakes his head like, well, at least he finally done something. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
do a lot of things right, just not the right things right.
and so when she makes that second call, JD starts handing out Prugwin's shield, his weapon, getting Prugwin's gear out of the bag. He turns and looks at Huck and goes, "You're gonna need this," and he tosses him his book.
Can it be like in 1980s cinema fashion, like it's real slow, and I'm like, all of a sudden I have luscious locks, and I catch it.
Yep, in your head, that's
Throw it
exactly
out.
what's happening.
Yeah.
And Huck's-
What happened
Maybe
to
you-
Timmy's camera?
Maybe you're using an illusory spell, and that's all happening.
Yeah.
And then JD, of course,
Actually, power.
they see JD strap his holster onto his side and sticks his sunblade back onto his wrist on his right hand and puts his pack back on his back and looks at the other two and goes, "Kyrie's in trouble. Come on, I know which door they went in."
Okay.
What? You can't take him. We ain't got to the main course.
I'm going to turn to my flock and say, I know that you all know how to do this. I trust you. Please, in Kalimvor's name, serve this food.
They all
And then-
salute. Yes, sir.
And I'm right.
Okay, and you guys run out into the
Anyway.
party. So, Severin and Adara are slightly ahead of you guys. Let's see. Timmy, what's Kaylin doing?
So
I'm
nobody,
having
so
trouble with
nobody,
names too.
so nobody really told Kaylin how to use the communication device.
Oh
Is she wearing it?
Oh, she's wearing it, but she's not really too knowledgeable about technology, so she doesn't exactly understand what's going on.
Random voices.
Well,
So-
yours,
so
you
she-
can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah,
And
you
it
can hear
sounds
it.
like me.
You may not know how to respond, but you can
Yeah.
hear it.
You hear
Yeah.
Kyrie yelling for help.
What do you want to do? Is she just hanging out with Merton, or does she take off?
Just drinking wine.
Yeah,
What's she doing, Tim?
This is an excellent Chardonnay.
Does she even know how to get to where Kyrie is? Because everybody's just kind of scattered out. Kaylin's just kind of on her own, so.
She is. Yep. So it's all up to you. What's she doing?
Good luck. Love you, Timmy.
Your choice. Whether she would just ignore the voices in her head and keep drinking her wine, or abandon her Minotaur date and
It's Minotaur, sir.
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Shall I get you another glass?
Burton, I don't really know. This wine isn't really. It's okay, but not the best.
I apologize.
Where's the ladies' room, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, don't be a lady. I'm not sure. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
By chance, could you tell my lady friend here where to find the ladies' lavatory?
Yes,
I could show her the way. I'm heading in that direction. It's near the kitchen.
if you could just let me know, that would be even better. I don't want to intrude your work or, have to.
And as he's trying to point over there and explain it, roll a perception check, Caitlin.
Okay. All right, come on.
You don't know where we're at, but you see us all running towards one door.
Stacks, could you also roll a perception check?
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
As you are looking over where he's saying near the kitchen, you see not so much JD, but you see Huck and Pruglin run out of the kitchen, and they're like bolting across the room.
Thank you very, very kindly. Verton, if you'll excuse me for just a moment.
Oh, of course. I'll be right here.
Thank you. And I'm gonna take off and kind of head towards their direction.
Okay. All right, Stacks.
I got
that would have been
12.
Awesome conflict
12?
of interest.
Okay. So you happen to be over, actually, kind of in one of the seated areas, as a guest of. Lost the party guest. You're actually party guest of Xavier, the drow, very eccentric artist who has a lot of his art has to deal with women dominating men. So he's very into that. So that a lot of his art depicts that.
We don't kink shame here. It's fine.
We do not.
No kink
In
shaming.
fact, we facilitate.
We encourage.
we encourage kinks.
As you see these people start to run by, and from the descriptions you were given, which were kind of vague at best, you kind of think this could be what I was sent for.
Okay. Excuse me, Xavier. I'll be right back. I promise. And I'll kind of like excuse myself and follow in that direction, but like just walking slowly.
Okay. He doesn't pay you any mind as he's just looking around.
Huh?
This seems accurate.
As you guys get to the first set of doors at what would be probably the eastern side of this humongous ballroom, Severin and Adara get there first. There's no actual guards at these doors. It's like some double doors are very big. As you open it, there is a hallway, and down the hallway, as you start running down through there, it kind of comes to, I can't remember if it actually turned or not there. We'll say it did, just to save time. At the very end of the hallway, it kind of turns to the left, and as you look down through there, you see two of the guards standing outside of these doors with braziers, next to them.
Has it been 6 seconds since I cast the mage armor? Actually,
Yeah, it's been 6 seconds.
I was about to actually, I think it's a bonus action anyway. Then I pull the rapier out of thin air. The shadow, the tattoo that's on my arm just turns into a shadow and then comes into this nice rapier that I'm holding, and I just kind of flick it to the side as we're moving down the hallway.
Okay.
As they start to round the corner, Adara will kind of reach out to stop Severin, to not brash out into the hallway, and obviously see two guards standing there. So she'll kind of stop and look, and then look down at the guards, and she'll over the sending trinket say, she'll kind of give directions, come through the doors and come down. I believe they're down the hall from here, to JD and to the others, kind of trying to give them directions to where she is.
Gotcha. And Stax, your character, does he fall in right behind them, or he would probably not actually pick up on what's going on until the second group goes through, which will be JD, Huck, and Proglin.
Okay.
They're a little larger in size and a little more disturbing as they run across the floor of people kind of getting bumped out of the way and stuff.
Not all of us are larger in size.
Not everybody. Not everybody.
JD kind of
One of us is heavily armored though, and geared with all kinds of explosive shit.
So as you guys go into that
please bring
doorway,
my
you
weapons.
see Adara and Severin at the end of the hallway there. They have stopped. And as you start making your way down through there, that's when Stax, your character, kind of eases in through there. And shortly after right after you step into the hallway, Kalen comes in right behind you there. And Kalen, you don't recognize the guy in front of you. You do see your other party members up ahead.
Since JD's legs are shorter and I have less movement speed than the other two, did they go on past me while we were making our way to the door?
They're probably a little ahead of you, yeah.
Can I?
So
can-
do
can
I
pick-
notice that I'm being followed?
You can roll a perception
This
check.
is where he
and
shoots stacks.
While you're rolling that, Stax, do you want to describe your character?
Okay. Halrim Soltier is a average. Well, I think I made him pretty tall, but he's a relatively nice-looking fellow. About 5'11", dark hair, red
Very
piercing
short.
eyes, and he. At first glance, you would think he's wearing armor or something, but after examining a little bit closer, it's just very well-made, tailored dress attire. But he does have a long sword kind of sheath at his side, and other than that, there is a kind of reddish tinted amulet around his neck. But his movements are very casual and calculated. Doesn't seem to be in any type of rush.
Yeah.
My perception is a 24.
Okay, 24. Yep, you would notice him for sure.
Busted.
And Kalen, also, you notice him right ahead of you.
So, noticing that we're being followed by somebody I've never seen before, JD stops, turns around, pretty much looks up at the individual, and says, "I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here. But if you're going to impede us saving our friend, I'll kill you now and be done with it."
Did you say someone is in danger? Perhaps
Very
we
much
should
so.
quicken our pace to assist.
What interest is it of yours?
I mean, Generally, we don't see anyone gallivanting around these parts. At least I don't. If there's someone in danger, though, perhaps the questioning can be saved for later.
Oh, well said. Let's go. And I cast the killing curse on the guard. Did it
I
work?
love you, Hawk.
So with him saying that, JD looks over his shoulder at Kalen and goes, "You heard what I said to him. If he gets out of line, break him."
Break him.
Will do.
And then JD turns around and starts fiddling in his bag of holding and starts walking up to Adara and goes, "You may need this."
Yes, I do. And she'll grab it and pull it into her side.
Severin just kind of turns around and is like flanked by 5-6 people that he doesn't know now. And
Severin.
he just kind of like tips his hat and then turns and keeps walking down the.
Yeah. JD, there are 2 guards at the door around the corner.
Are you not going to tell us who this is?
We really don't have time for pleasantries at the moment. We really need to go.
I've already tucked the rapier like under the cape that I wear, to where it's kind of hidden, and I'm walking towards the guards.
I'll be responsible for this one if he gets out of line.
Are those guards Hell Riders dis?
Those are 2 Hell Riders, yes.
Okay. And those are those 2 of the 4 that JD saw?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Where's the
actually,
other-
technically, they have their helmets on now. You probably.
Okay.
I don't know if you recognize them from this distance and the side.
Hold on a second. Have we been seen by said guards?
Not that I'm aware of. Don't know.
You've been a little loud, so I'm gonna roll a couple perception checks.
Okay, that's fair. I did cast the killing curse.
The killing curse.
He just ran in the hallway.
I mean, at this point, JD doesn't really care if we're stealthy or not, but he does make the comment of there's at least 3 others unaccounted for.
You say that out loud?
Let's say it loud enough for the party to hear.
So I slow up my pace.
Hold on, let me copy. I hadn't guessed that this is how it would go, so I'm just moving some notes around so it's easier for me to manage this. So I know everyone's
I look at
abilities, scores, and stuff.
I look at the short one that's talking now and go, how tough are we talking, these 5? The real danger's inside that door.
You were trying to be stealthy. One of them does hear something and looks down. So Adara, when you stopped, were you trying to back out of the side?
Yeah, I was trying to like stop because I was trying to keep this from entering that like hallway fully so they couldn't see us.
Okay. Is somebody looking around the side of the corner right now?
I mean, I would have when I got there because she said there was
Okay.
2 guards, so I turned
So-
to look to see what's down there.
So JD, you can roll a stealth check. You will just general perception. You will notice that one of them is looking in that direction.
So with a +9 to stealth, that is a 24.
24. Okay. All right. So he's looking. He doesn't seem to be alerted to anything.
Apparently, he doesn't look for little people's heads.
Yeah.
He's looking up here.
Right over you.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm looking at normal height. I don't see shit.
Okay. All right,
So
so-
just to justify my action, I know now that there's people down there, and we're not trying to be seen. So I cast invisibility at 5th level, which allows me to make the 3 people and myself nearest to me invisible. 4
Okay.
people.
Okay.
So I just reach out
Cast
and
it.
invisible 4 people.
Cast invisibility at level 5. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 for because it's a level 2 spell, and then 3,
1.
4, 5. So it's 4 people
Okay.
total.
4 people. All right. You put it on yourself and
Whoever's next to me. Whoever is
So-
in arm's reach.
Everybody,
JD
we're all like at a
JD
corner.
was near you, but he moved up ahead of you a little bit. Krugwin was standing right next to you.
Brugwin, you're invisible now.
Well, I mean, Adara and Severin would be probably the next closest.
There you go. Adara,
Okay.
Severin, invisible.
And Prugwin, yep. So, all right, you guys are invisible.
I go
And I need
and
initiative rolls. At this point, I need initiative rolls for everybody else.
Yay!
I'm
How
gonna drop
does-
your tokens on the board down here at the bottom. Okay, and you guys just use that to. Your
so
combat
how
will be
does the
happening
invisibility
off
spell?
Scene here. How does it what?
Do I, if I'm not paying attention to him, do I realize he's made me invisible?
No, not unless
So-
he said something to you.
So I
No.
had just been talking to, I don't know, his name is JD. So I had just been talking to the short one. I'm gonna lean forward while invisible, and go. I can make myself look like them.
Oh, my friend, you're invisible now.
As he says that, I turn around and look, and I only see 2 other party members, pretty much. And I'm like, I don't think you need to worry about that.
All right, so Stacks, the way you do this is you click on your token. It'll be at the very bottom of the map. You have to scroll down.
Roll 20.
Okay. In roll 20, just click on it. There'll be a button in the top left that says initiative. And when you click it, it will ask you what your initiative is. And you just, roll it with dice.
Okay.
And, input that number into there.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
the
we'll
best
add you to
initiative
the
roll I
turn
roll all
orders.
campaign, guys.
Sweet.
Once everybody's in there, I'm going to sort it. And what's going to happen is your combat won't happen right away. You guys will be at the very end of this hallway, and we'll have to do theater of the mind with it. As we hit Morwen and Kyrie's turns, that's the combat that's happening right this second. So if you're trying to get to them before they die, then that's the goal.
Please move fast.
The dice roll plus dexterity. Isn't it
Do what?
dice roll plus dexterity bonus?
I'll be right back.
Plus what bonus?
The
Dex.
initiative is dice roll plus
need to roll
dexterity
that?
bonus.
Yes.
It is.
How do
On
I
your
add the
character sheet.
initiative again?
It says
Click on your
Initiative.
character icon,
Token.
and then up by the arrow, Timmy. It should say initiative.
Upper left hand corner.
Upper left.
And roll 20.
Yeah, I'm okay. So you said character sheet now. Somebody saying roll 20 now.
Yeah.
So in roll 20, click on your character token,
Uh huh.
and then up by the arrow, you should see an initiative button. to
There
add
it is.
initiative.
Okay,
There you
okay,
go.
okay. There we
Tim, were you the loading cat GIF for a second there?
go. A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
It's probably never a good thing if both DMs stand up and leave at the same time, right?
I mean, they're just going to make a regular phone call to one another.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Everything's fine.
I don't know what I want to do.
JD, run fast with my actual swords.
I mean, I only
Y'all are
have
doing-
25 feet
She's
of
got like
movement.
fucking butter knives at this
Here's
present
the
moment in time.
Problem with that, he said y'all are doing y'all's combat first, and then he'd get to ours.
No,
so
he
Well,
said
no,
he's going to
'cause you
go
guys
in
have
order,
to run in.
and
Oh.
we're advancing. And when it gets to their turn, we're going into their phase of combat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be really a disaster because y'all are gonna die, and then we're gonna do our combat.
I've got plain old D4 damage daggers.
D4 damage. Little D4 babies.
Uh-oh, we lost Russ.
Oh no.
Okay, Caelan's here.
He wants to rage and then slam his mace into somebody.
Oh no.
He's Quarian, right?
I was
That
like,
would be
wait,
impressive
what?
for a mage.
I mean, Huck
I
does
can't-
go into that weird Terminator stance,
That's
so
true.
maybe.
The
Can
mage
we get
barbarian.
Terminator Huck, please?
Terminator Huck.
I cast
Terminator
magic
Huck.
missile with rage.
Yeah, get Terminator Huck. JD kicks him in the shin and then fucking sprints towards the enemy. He's like, come fight me, big boy.
I like this plan.
On this stage, we need to go in together and buy Russ non-potato internet.
Yes.
In his area, good luck with that.
Oh, really?
I think
He's dead bed.
On potato.
I don't know if it's expanded since I lived in that area, but when I lived there, it was Suddenlink or Cox Communication.
And Suddenlink is the epitome of trash. Yes.
And Cox Communication, I'm pretty sure closed.
Everybody in the turn order now.
Thanks.
I think so.
So, okay, let's see. Yep, you're there, Stacks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think everybody's
That's
there.
all. That's everybody. All right. So
Why'd I give my weapons to the guy with little legs?
so we
He's the one with the bag of holding, that's why.
It's very
Alright,
verticalist
so-
of you.
What I'd like to do is before we start, we'll take a quick break so everybody can go to the bathroom and everything.
I wish I'd
Need
known
to
that.
go do
I
a
wouldn't have ran
shot?
to pee.
Well, you didn't ask, did you? So
We
we'll
didn't.
take a quick break here, and then we'll come back with finally some combat. I've been waiting for this.
I don't want to
Been
die.
34
everybody.
years.
I
Stay
just started
tuned for
doing
a-
cool shit with her.
Stay tuned for a TPK.
God.
I have
Alright,
played 2 cards.
So, we're back. All right. So, as combat begins to ensue, the party out in the hallway, you're roughly about, we'll say, give or take, 60 feet away from the entrance that these 2 guards are standing on opposite sides of. And inside the chamber here, the 2 of you would notice that the royal family all of a sudden start to look unusual as they start to grow. Some of them start to grow in size and change shape. So let's take.
This is not the Twilight I remember.
No, 100% no sparkly vampires in this.
So
I mean,
Sparkly.
if this vampire turns into a werewolf, we're about to really have a bad fucking day.
Were vampire.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Science.
if Morwen has seen a scorpion before, would he not be able to wild shape into a giant scorpion?
If, as long as you're allowed to do that with your abilities, yes, yeah.
Okay. Theoretically,
could.
of course.
You could
yes.
theoretically, yeah.
Just
Bad prepare for giant scorpions.
Now, if theoretically, if Morwen has seen a mechanical scorpion,
still can't do that. Sorry.
The construct doesn't
No,
count.
no more,
Yeah.
no more fiery, sweaty elk balls. Now we're going to have claws and.
You see the
Good,
the
because
dude
the only person that
grow
would
in
be hit with the elk
size,
balls right now.
wings
would be you.
come
yes.
out of his back, and horns curl off of his head as he stands, very devilishly looking on the dais.
that's not a vampire.
Yep.
He never
You
said it was.
notice that the queen and the lady there, they're more human-esque looking, but with odd, sharp features and these bat-like wings coming out of their back. And the Marquis is very similar, but in a male body. So
They come out with whips and go, ooh.
I thought they looked familiar.
Time and place, clan.
Warlocks.
all right, so JD, you are up first. You're kind of peeking around the side of the hallway there.
And we're going with, I already told everybody that there's 3 missing, right?
Well, there's 4 people that were there missing.
Well, I
What do you
mean, you
mean 3
had
missing?
the,
3
you
of the
said there was-
guards.
yeah, you said there was
Yeah.
4 Hell Riders and the captain, so
Sure.
there's 3 missing.
Right, that's correct.
So, seeing that half the party just went invisible, but knowing he needs to make his way down there either way, JD is going to go as fast as he can, quietly, their direction down the hallway.
Okay, I need you to make a new stealth roll as you're
Yep.
changing positions, going out into the open.
Dara is going to follow him,
Okay.
but she's
You would
invisible,
also make
so-
a stealth roll with advantage.
That is a 21 on my stealth roll.
Oh, well, yeah, but you'll have to wait your turn. But when you go, you'll have that stealth roll. What was it, 21? So JD
21.
21.
And since you said it's about 60 feet, I want to walk down the hallway, kind of keep it to one side,
Okay.
the 25 feet of my movement down the hall.
All right.
Dara will follow, and she rolled a 19, so
Well, Adara, you'll have to wait on your turn order.
that's
but-
fine.
Yep. But 19, I'll note it. Adara,
Just so I don't forget the roll, because I will forget.
19. Alright,
You gotta decide
so
if I'm team fuck shit up or team stealth.
you moving your max walking
Yeah,
distance? is
my
this from-
max is 25, and I'm
Okay.
moving it straight at them on one side of the hallway. So if
Okay.
you're looking at the doors, I want the left side of the hallway against the wall of the hall. My 25.
Okay. So about every 20 feet or so, there's like a torch up on the wall, kind of lit up.
Okay.
So you've moved past that first little torch. That's where you're
Okay.
at there. Okay. All right. Severin, you are invisible, and you've been told
Yeah.
you're invisible. So
I'm going
And
to.
it's okay.
You said it's 60 feet.
it is 60 feet
Yeah, let's.
to the door. So a little less for the first guard, a little more for the other one.
Let's trying to do kind of what Buck did, staying closer. I'm obviously not gonna step on him, so I'm not up against the wall. But I'm gonna go the first 30 feet, and then kind of dash that next 30 feet and get up even with him, and just kind of prepare.
Okay. So since you're actually you're dashing, I'm not going to give
Yep.
you the advantage of
Nope.
the stealth. You just roll a straight stealth roll.
No problem. And I'm trying to get to where I can be potentially close enough to, if they move, they're gonna move into melee with me to get to
Okay.
somebody. That's 15 plus my stealth. That's a 17.
17. Okay. As you approach them, they're looking kind of down the hallway, but they don't seem to notice you, or they don't seem to be
Yeah.
alerted as you get pretty close to them at this point.
Cool.
All right. So now it is the Duke's turn. If you want to, you can control him if you'd like, or I can. Either one.
Okay. All right. He is going to look at this and says, "I need your answer now, Sir Avron." And then he will notice that there is a flying dragon. And just to kind of make it to the point, he will hurl flame at the dragon, even though he knows it's a dragon.
Okay.
But he wants to put on a show.
All right. So roll that attack.
There's a 22 to hit.
22. That's gonna.
That
Hits the
does hit.
dragon.
Yeah, it's armor class 20. Yeah.
Is that where you wanted it to appear?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yep.
I just kind of set it there.
Just real
So that
dramatic.
will do a 13 fire damage.
Okay.
Half.
And it's halved, right? So
Yeah,
that's
halved.
7.
Yep.
As we round up everything. Stacks. If you didn't know, that's a rule we have. Everything gets rounded up. Healing and damage. Alright. Is that all he's going to do? Is he going to move around or
No, he's going to stay where he's at for now.
fly ominously up into the air? No? Okay.
He's going to let the children have fun.
Kyrie. Your turn.
Yay. All right. She's gonna look back at Morwen and say, "Help is hopefully coming. We just have to last until then."
And when she says that, I point at the dragon behind me.
Yeah, great trick, but still. And she's gonna back up a little. So. So that she's closer to the door when everybody shows up, so that hopefully they don't have to run as far.
Alright.
And if somebody. And she's going to hold her action. If one of them comes up to her, she gonna stab.
Okay. Do a little stabby. Okay. Alright. So with that, it is now this one's turn as the one that was presented as the lady over here, flies up in the air, slightly hovering off the ground. And you get your chance to stab.
Go stab! Yay! 23!
23, that hits.
Okay, let me. Fuck, it's been forever since I played Kyrie. Let me double check. I think I get sneak attack. I'm within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of me, and I don't have disadvantage. Fuck yeah, sneak attack. Okay.
Woohoo!
God bless swashbuckler shit. Okay. Sorry, I need all the d6s. And one of those. Okay. Okay, math. Fuck, I hate d4s like that. So 4, 8, 10, 18, 24 plus 5. 29 damage.
29 damage, okay. Let's see here. And this is just a dagger, right?
Yup, it's just a regular old dagger. Her fancy shit is not her daggers.
Noted. All right, so as you stab at her, you kind of slice into her side, and she goes, "Oh, playtime." Then, as she kind of comes like at you, like right at your face, and you see like she grabs a hold of you and puts her like lips right up against your cheek. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
She just gave you the kiss of death.
Oh, good. Oh, good. 18?
18. That is success. Let's
Oh,
see.
thank God.
So you only take half damage. Half of that is 13 points of damage. That's psychic damage.
Yuki.
Right, and that. Alright, so also, as she does that, she pulls away and spins around and disappears.
I don't like that.
All right.
Oh, I don't like that.
Norman and Dragon. If the dragon has a name, I don't know it.
His name is Bob the Dragon. And,
Bob the Dragon.
and
Oh, so
gonna
he's
go
not
over-
Puff?
He's gonna go over here
Does not live by the sea.
and just beat the ever loving shit out of that guy.
Oh, the dragon is the guy
Yeah, if you-
over here.
if-
Okay.
Yeah, and he's just gonna wail
I
on
can
this
give
guy.
you control over it.
See what he can do.
There you go.
Multi-attack. So he's gonna make three rend attacks. So what's his plus? So +4? Yep. Alright, first attack is a 13. Probably not gonna hit anything.
13. That is a miss.
Okay. Second attack is a 20, non-natural.
That hits.
Okay. 4. Ooh, full damage. 6 plus 10. piercing.
16.
Yep. And then,
Is it considered magical, or is that?
it doesn't say it's magical, so
Which one is it? What is
It's
that?
The
the
draconic
draconic spirit.
spirit.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say. It says multi-attack. The dragon makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down and uses its breath weapon. So the breath weapon, I would assume, would be magical.
It's up to you, Diz. Is the claw of one of the most magical creatures in D&D magic?
I mean, it is a
Go for it.
magical being, so sure.
We'll roll for it. Roll for it. I rolled a 4, so no, it is not magical.
What is it? It says piercing.
So
Yeah,
it
it
was
is
16
piercing.
total.
16.
That's the only thing it
yeah.
said.
And the final attack is a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. For the 13 that time, piercing.
Okay.
And then he's going to. So he's going to be like right here, probably.
Okay.
He's gonna breathe fire on this guy, kind of down this way, so he doesn't hit the guy that he's holding up.
Okay.
And
Let's see. Yep. Okay, yeah, that would work.
and the creature in the area must make a dex save throw against your spell save DC.
Natural 20.
Okay, so he takes no damage.
Yep.
It wasn't going to be a whole lot of damage anyway, but I mean, it's going to be some. So
Let's say he flies up above it for a moment and slides as he's holding Avern against this column.
And then Morwen, as a bonus action, turns into a giant scorpion.
Should have that ready.
Hang on. Let me roll these hit points. D10 plus 14. Come on. Big bucks, no one.
So how big is it?
He's got 49 hit points.
Is it large or is it huge?
He is a large beast.
Okay, 49 hit points. you said?
Yep.
What's its AC?
15. Speed of 40.
We will put you over there on the bench. And you are now.
Morwen's just going to watch this fight.
So how high is this guy up in the air?
We'll say that he just flew up and came back down slightly because he wasn't flying before.
Okay.
So he's just barely hovering off the ground.
Okay, then you run over here.
Just trying to explain how he missed the being
Yeah.
engulfed in flames.
Yeah. And so I get 2 claw attacks and 1 sting attack. So the first claw attack is not going to hit. It's a 6.
6 to dot, yes.
The second one might hit. It's a 16.
That does hit.
Okay, so he's doing 5, 6, 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled. And he can make an escape DC of 12.
So how much damage was it again?
Those 5, 6, 7.
7.
Bludgeoning.
And are your attacks magical now? I think they might be at this level.
I think they are at this level.
Okay, cool.
And
All
then
right, and he is grappled.
he is grappled. For he can escape on a DC 12. And then I'm going to sting him. and that's a natural 20.
And
Oh my
then let's
God.
go.
So he lets go of Avern. Avern falls to the ground as you got him clutched in one claw, and then Stinger comes up and hits him right in the chest.
So okay, so the damage is 12 plus 2, so the damage is 14.
14, okay.
And then he needs to make a DC 12 Constitution save.
That is a. What was the damage? Was it poison?
No, this damage is just a piercing. I'm rolling the poison damage now.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, he fails that.
Okay. Then he takes 29 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Oh damn.
And I still have a hold of him.
You do have a hold of him.
And I'm shaking him a little bit. Just
Don't touch my friends.
and I think that's all the chaos I can cause this round. So
That is enough, sir.
Druids. Ruin
All right.
everything.
Huck,
I
this
just
is your first turn. We didn't pass you up on the first go.
Mormon's sitting over there on the bench eating popcorn, just watching.
You're invisible. You're at the end of the hallway. You're not on the map. You are on the map, but you're not on the map. Okay. You're out in the hallway, outside of this room. You're about 60 feet away from the guards and stuff. And if you're talking, I think you're muted.
Sorry, what was that? What do I do with the guards?
So you are out in the hallway. You're about 60 feet away from the guards who are guarding the door into this room. Okay, you're invisible.
Doors closed.
You can't tell from here. You're kind of down the hallway and around in kind of another hallway, so you got to come out into the hallway.
I would like to snurdly whiplash creep forward to my max extent of walking, which is 30 feet.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check there.
There it is.
Guards have not been alarmed as of yet.
You're also invisible,
Oh,
so you
that's a
might get
natural
advantage.
one.
Does he get
You do have
advantage for being
advantage. You do have
you get
advantage, yes.
Thank Glob, because that was all of a 1.
All of that one.
Hey, that's a 19. So that would be a
much
21.
better?
Much better.
Thought I was gonna have to reveal myself
You're
to the guards a lot earlier than I needed to.
So I'm super stealthy.
Okay, where are you walking down the hallway? Like, describe how you're walking down the hallway. You
I mean,
off to
will
one side,
that
right down the
will-
middle?
Will 30? I mean, yeah, I'm invisible and I feel very stealthy. So I mean, will 30 feet get me to the door or close to
Won't.
it?
It's you're about halfway to the door.
Okay. I
From here, you can see that the door is closed.
stealth dash, I guess.
You can,
Okay.
but if we're going to do that, it's retroactively we would have to take that one. So
Never mind then.
oh,
I stealth to where I am and say, "The coast is clear." Caw-caw, caw-caw.
all right.
Go.
Anything else? Is that all?
Lady, can you hold that wine glass in front of your face for a second?
I mean, yeah, no, that's all. That's all I got.
Is that all?
That's all I
Okay.
got.
All right. So, Plan, do you want to play that one? The one that's
Okay, we're-
captured?
Well, yeah, the one that's captured. Okay. So, since he's captured, he is going to.
Josh, I'm going to have to slide you over just right
Yeah,
there, I
yeah,
think. Because you and the dragon were on top of each other. We can't have that. This is PG-13.
Since he's
That's not
in
PG.
the claws, can he use his bonus action, Diz?
Your guy,
Mhm.
he has access. He's just restrained, right?
Yeah.
he's grappled.
So that just means
if that
Yeah. Usually when they're grappled, that means they're restrained, which means that only means your movement is 0, I think.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't think there's any other stipulations about it.
Okay. So he will use his bonus action to slip into the ether.
Okay. So all of a sudden, gone.
That's rude.
That'll end his turn.
Your claw closes. All right, so that's all you want to do then, right?
Yep, that's all he wants to do right now.
Stacks, you're up, Lord Halram.
Okay. I'm 60 feet away from. Do I see the 2 guards?
You kind of get up to the edge there, and you look around, and you see the 2 guards down there.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
well lit. In that area.
Since I'm not invisible, I'm just gonna come around the corner and make eye contact with them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast command at the 2nd level so I can get both of them. And I'll just say, leave.
All right. What is the save?
They have to make a wisdom save of 17.
Clan, why don't you roll that? Maybe not. He's distracted. I'll roll it then. He must be on the phone. First one fails. The second one is natural 20. So we'll say the one closer to you looks and says, "I think I have to go." And he turns and says, "Sorry, I have to go." And his friend is just like, What? And he actually walks right down past you. It turns the corner, and everybody else standing around the side. He just kind of walks around and past you guys, as the other guy just kind of walks down and says, "What? Who are you?"
The other guy, the one that's not leaving, walks down as well.
He kind of moves forward slightly. Yeah.
So has he?
It's not his turn, so he
okay.
can't let him go too far here. So.
Gotcha. He just starts making like he's gonna go that direction.
Yeah.
I'll in a non-threatening manner. No one important. There's just riffraff back there. Thought you might want to go investigate.
Okay, roll me a. It's not actually deception.
There is actually riffraff.
Riffraff going on.
Just a persuasion, I guess.
Okay.
I was like, deception. That's not deceiving.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
We picked the right guy to just pick up out of nowhere. Leave.
He rolls a 21.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I am so persuasive.
As he pulls his weapon out and says, "You're not gonna fool me like that."
Oh, so we're choosing the hard way, and I'm just on the end of my turn, grab the hilt of my sword, and not do anything else.
All right. Dara, you are invisible as well.
Yeah, probably.
You had rolled a
not for
stealth
long.
check.
Yeah. Yes. So, and I had moved up to where JD is.
Right.
Just so I can get a visual. He's still by the door, right?
He is, yes.
Okay, and Severin's.
Technically, the other guy hasn't. Well, I didn't put them on the turn orders here.
No, so that's why I was just looking to see where they were, and I was like, they're not
forgot to
there.
put them on here. Hang on. So that's a let me put them on real quick before you make your decision on. One of them may have already just walked off, so that's. We'll give them the same turn order. We'll say guards.
So they would go before me.
It would be, and so the one. It's already passed their turn, so the one they're both still standing there. The one hasn't technically walked off yet because it's on his turn. He will begin to walk away.
Okay, but he had a 12.
But he's
so
turning.
He went
He's,
already. Okay.
He would have, but his turn didn't happen until after their turn. So. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So oh hell, let's just make it a real party, shall we? We're about to get spicy. Adara, when she comes down and stealths down, she's gonna be on the other side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how we're halfway down the walking path, right? We went halfway. JD, you went halfway, right?
He went 25 feet.
I'm not quite halfway, no.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do my full 30. Obviously, when I do my stealth, I'll go halfway down. And in front of the guard who is kind of getting ready to draw his sword or whatever at our good friend, I am going to cast Summon Draconic Spirit as well at the 6th level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop another dragon on the board. And I'm going to summon a gemstone dragon. Do I get to choose which gemstone? It's gotta be purple. It's gotta be an amethyst dragon. Is that okay?
Okay, I'll see if I can find one of those, but
I want it to be purple. It doesn't. If you don't have
it can
purple,
be.
I don't really care. But it's gonna be an amethyst dragon.
Okay.
Having resistance to Force, Necrotic, Psychic, Radiant, and Thunder. Has all the same stuff that Josh's does, pretty much for the most part.
What about hit points? Does it have the same AC?
So hit points are 50 plus 10 for each spell level above the 5th, so that'll be 60 total points of hit points.
And is it the same AC his as?
Yep, it'll be 20 in armor class. Yep.
AC. Gotcha.
And same attacks and everything.
Where does it appear? Is it like right next to you, or within 60 feet of you, or?
Let's see, I guess I don't know where. I'm just gonna put it kind of like a little ahead of me, to where it can. It's really hard to do when there's no map. I'm trying to put it in between me and the guard that's there.
Okay. In direct line.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Right.
To best my knowledge.
And don't forget, you get to choose one of its resistances for yourself as well.
Yeah. Let's go psychic.
I'm kind of glad you didn't put it right in front of the guard like you initially stated, because I think I'd have been crushed by a dragon appearing.
Halfway in between. Well, I wouldn't put it on top of you because I know you're down there, I think. I don't know if I can see you or not.
We're invisible.
Never mind. You might get crushed by a dragon. No, I'm gonna put it halfway in between me and the guard, essentially.
Okay. Halfway between, so it's like 15 feet ahead of you. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. Hashtag dragon power. Listen, Morin can't have all the fun stuff. I was literally gonna drop a dragon too, and then he's like, I'm gonna drop a dragon. I was like, this is gonna get interesting.
Can the dragon fit through the door?
It'll make way.
I guess technically it's like a translucent, because it's a fey spirit. So I don't think it looks like a dragon.
I mean, it'll fit through the door. Don't worry about
it feels like a dragon.
It does. Well, no, it says it the corporeal form. So yeah, I guess it does become fully. It'll make a hole big enough. It's fine.
Yep. It's gonna make way, because I'm sure that door is locked and it's about to blow through it. does it get its turn now?
I wouldn't think so. That's not how we. I don't think
That's
we
fine.
played.
That's fine.
Joshes
I
like
just
that, so, yeah.
just asking.
Yeah.
There's a dragon. Congratulations. And I'm pretty sure that'll end my turn. Yep. Boom, dragon. Rawr.
All right. So if that's your turn, then we have Kaylin next.
All right.
Kaylin, you're not invisible.
Yeah, I'm fully tracking that. Is the guard still there? Have we even?
Guard's still out there. Yep.
Guard's still out there. Okay.
Just one.
All right. Well, then, could I make it to the guard with my full movement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think what is your movement anyway? It's isn't it
my
a little bit more.
So my movement is it's 45. Yeah, 45.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely make it to the guards.
All right. Well,
There's two.
then,
There's one that's about roughly, I'd say about 50-ish feet from you,
okay.
give or take, and then there's one about 70-ish from you.
Okay. Well, then I would like to kind of casually walk up to the one that's within about 50 feet of me,
Okay.
and I would like to use a unarmed strike to try and choke him and put him to sleep.
Okay.
That way we don't have to worry about him.
So your movement's 45. He's 50. So
Yes, and
he's just out of arm's reach there. It's another 5
even
feet.
even
to
though
him.
my unarmed strike is 5 feet of reach.
Right. Yeah, that means you have to
Okay.
be right
Okay.
up on them. Yep.
Okay.
If you had something that has reach 10, then it would reach him.
Gotcha. And in that case, I'd like to use my javelin.
Okay. So are you gonna run all the way up to him and use the javelin?
No, I'm gonna throw it.
That would be amazing, by the way. But okay.
All right. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. That is a 17 to hit. Actually, no, there's a 17 plus 7, so 24.
24. Okay, 24 does hit.
Okay.
And I was looking over command, and it doesn't say anything about if it takes damage, that it doesn't, like it changes it.
Yeah, I think that because it's like a one-turn thing, I don't think it cancels if they get hurt.
Okay. Yeah, it does not, so I was just making sure before we got to their turn.
Let's take a javelin to the chest and just keep walking.
Yeah.
Alright, so what was the damage on that?
Let's see here, damage. That is 7 points of damage.
Okay. So you don't even, you just step out from around the side, just throw a javelin like 60 feet, and it hits this guy in the shoulder. Almost spins him around.
Well,
Is it-
somebody has to do something. And that will end my turn.
Okay. All right, so you're going to stay at the end of the hallway then, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to run down. Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. So now we have the Duchess there. And you want to play that one, or I got
Sure.
I got lots going on here, so wouldn't hurt my
Sure.
feelings.
So the Duchess is going to see that they have tried to hurt her baby boy. This shall not stand. So she is going to fly down here to the dragon.
Okay.
And she is going to use her claw.
I'm cool, man.
And that'll be 27 to hit.
No, that's a miss.
I figured that it would.
That one hits.
All right. So that will be 19 points of damage
Ow.
to the Dargon.
Okay. Does it have resistance to non-magical damage or?
I don't think damage resistances are acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. So it does not say. No, it does
Doesn't
not
say,
say.
yeah.
No.
All right. So it takes 19.
All right. And then for a bonus action, she will fade into the ether. And that will end her turn.
That doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, does it?
It doesn't. It's almost like a teleport. Yeah. So it doesn't.
Just gonna ask because
Yeah.
I was gonna fuck her up on her way out if I could.
All right. Coming to the end of the turn here, Prugwin, you are invisible. You're at the end of the hallway, outside of this room. What would you like to do?
So I'm outside of this room.
Yeah, we can't actually see the hallway. I didn't prepare for a hallway battle.
Okay.
Probably should have.
Will my movement without dash get me into the room?
No, it's about 60 feet away. I think you can go about 30, right?
30. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
With dash, you could get to the door. There are 2 guards standing on either side of the door. One has a
dragon.
javelin stuck in its shoulder. There's a purple gemstone dragon about 45 feet down the hallway.
No, it should be in front of me. So it should be like I'm at 30 and it should be 15 feet in front of me. So halfway
Right,
between me and the.
That's 45.
So
Oh, I thought you meant
45
like
from
away.
Prugwin.
Sorry.
Yeah, not from the door yet. From Prugwin.
Crowded in this hallway.
Right. A lot of shit in this
A
hallway.
little. I guess
Like
what I'll
30.
do then is just use dash and try to make my way as close as I can to the room, trying to miss.
Trying to miss the
people in the
dragon?
process. Yeah.
Okay. Are you? Just tell me how you're running. Are you running down the center of the hallway or to one side?
I want to try to run to one side, stay close to the
Okay.
wall.
Which side would you like?
Left.
Left side. Okay. All right. So immediately as you're running down through here, you see JD at about 25 feet. You can should be able to see him as you run up on him. Actually, he rolled a pretty good stealth. Let's have you roll just a perception check as you're running.
You step right over JD under a brazier and see nothing.
12.
Yep.
You don't see JD until the last second, so just roll a dexterity save just to see if you hop over him or if you trip on him a little bit.
Bowling alley in here.
You trip, and we'll say that you kind of roll a little bit, and you're able to get back to your feet, but you only make it about 45 feet down the hallway. As you take quite a tumble there, you're standing right next to the dragon.
Next time,
Okay.
parkour down the hallway.
If you ran down the middle,
JD
you'd have ran
takes an
smack
attack
bang.
of opportunity to slice his Achilles tendon for tripping on him.
You'd have ran probably straight into Huck. Okay, you have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything with that? Or? You don't have to. Don't let me talk you into it. Just ask if you
Let
want.
me see. I can't. Who can I actually see?
You
Or
can
I'm-
see Yeah, Stack's character, Lord Halram? Sorry.
Yeah.
Still getting the name.
The
Halram.
J is silent.
The J is silent. You can see JD now. You can see.
Or he at least felt me when he
Kalen.
tripped on me, whether he saw me or not.
Yeah, no, yeah. You probably still don't see JD. You know he's somewhere back there.
He just thought
You
the rug
see-
had a wrinkle in it.
You see Kalen.
Them wrinkled rugs will kill you.
You see Kalen down at back where you, at the start of the hallway where you came from. That's where Lord
okay.
Halram is, and yeah, that's who you see, and the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, that'll end my turn for now. Then.
All right. So then we got Sir Avrin. He is going to scurry
Not
away
die.
from the. He moves over here away from dragon and the scorpion and the devilish-looking people lying around the room. Alright, and that will be his turn. So round 2, JD in the shadows.
Well,
Back's a
That
little
couldn't
sore
hurt.
for being kicked, but
yeah.
that's about it.
So I'm going to stay on that side of the wall and take my full movement stealth another 25 feet.
Okay. So you move on down the hallway. You pass Prugwin, who doesn't seem to notice you.
And so, since Prugwin is invisible, I don't see him.
Right.
Is Prugwin against the wall?
He is along the wall, yeah.
Okay. So, as I'm walking through, do I hit him?
You can roll a perception check with disadvantage to see if you sense kind of where he's at as you get close.
We're a real clumsy group when it comes to this invisibility, man.
Invisibility is difficult.
Especially when you don't know it's being cast on you.
If it's one person, it's not so bad. If it's a bunch of people, it becomes chaotic.
So, I have a 15.
15. Okay. We'll say that you kind of bump into him, but you're moving slowly, so you don't like knock him over or anything like that.
Okay. So, when I hit into him, and you said he only goes like 45, so I'm kind of trying to go around him.
Right.
He hears through comms. I'm not sure which one of you this is, but if you do that again, I will shoot you. And I shoot on past him to get my 50 feet down the hall.
All right. So you're right in front of him.
Oh, great.
All right. So you're about 10 feet. Well, actually, I mean, you're like right up on that first guard who has a javelin kind of stuck in his left shoulder.
That's fine. I
You're
will.
within melee range of him.
I'll hold right there.
He is holding a grudge.
All right. He doesn't seem to notice you right at his feet, almost. Okay. Severin.
I just saw a javelin fly into this guy, so we went real quick from, play the game to fuck shit up. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna put a rapier into this dude's chest.
The first guy? Okay.
Yeah.
You're invisible, so you have advantage. On the attack.
Ooh, a natural 19. That is going to be a 30 to hit.
That barely hits. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's not good damage though. 15 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I hit with the attack, so I'm going to use superiority dice to make it a tripping attack.
Okay.
So, sorry, that's actually, I said 15 damage, right?
Yep.
That's actually 21 damage, and he has to make a saving throw.
21?
Made a 21 on the save? Oh, no.
No,
No,
21's the thing. What save was it? A dexterity? Or,
It is a strength.
Okay. So I can't let you stab him in the chest and probably trip him at the same time. So the strike probably would have went towards his legs.
But I'm a duelist.
Are you
so
gonna
you would
slide your
think
leg
like
under?
I'm sweeping the leg as I stab
Okay,
with the
okay.
rapier.
That's fun. That's yeah. We can go with that. All right. He rolls a 4.
So he's on the ground. I
Yep.
assume because I've made an attack, I am now visible again.
Yep. You're kind of standing over him with your sword into the side of his chest there.
I'm gonna look down and go,
He's like,
sorry about your bad luck. Wrong
"I
side
just
of the
wanna
rules.
leave."
And I put the rapier into him again.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
This is supposed to be the off day.
Because he's on the ground, this is with advantage as well, right?
The second attack is with advantage. Yep. Double
ooh.
advantage.
Natural 20
Natural 20.
is. Tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
Is this man below 100 hit points by chance?
Possibly.
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw then.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is a 21.
Damn it! It doesn't trigger my sword.
Pretty good. Pretty good. 21.
Oh, that's max damage though.
Okay.
19 damage.
19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now I have to wait to hear if my sword is triggered.
You know. Sorry about it.
All right.
He never rolls a natural 20 again.
For real. If I never roll a nat 20 on an attack again with this sword.
All right. It's the Duke's turn.
Enough of this. And he flies down. And he looks at the Dargon. And decides the Dargon must go away. So, for his first attack,
First of
In a-
20.
his first in this 87-part series of attacks, called Let's Find the Insides of Your Dargon. Let's see. First attack is a 27. I'm assuming that hits. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Second attack is a 30. I'm assuming that hits as well.
that one does not hit.
That one does. Oh, damn it.
He is so stunned by the first 27 that he actually falls out of the way.
Okay, so first attack does what? 2d8. Let me find the thing here. Oh, that sucks.
For you or me? Who does that
I
suck
mean,
for
it depends.
exactly?
First attack does 13 damage.
Okay.
Second attack does 15 damage.
Okay.
And then the third attack with his whippy tail,
Does it go whip crack?
it does. 27 hits, I know from previous experience.
Mhm.
And then that does 14 damage.
Okay. So, Stacks, point this out. So, when we're playing here, if you drop below, if you hit half or below, then you're bloodied, of course, right? We do that with a little red dot up in the corner. So, you see the dragon has a red dot there, right here before it disintegrates. Also, if you have a concentration spell, we use like a little blue dot up there on your characters.
It's the international symbol of bloody.
All right, so the dragon is kind of burst into like little whiffs of magic. Is it, is now
As it goes away, his gaze turns to the scorpion and goes, "You're next." And he ends his turn.
Holds up one claw.
How do you flip somebody off with a claw?
It's open to your interpretation.
There you go. He knows though you're flipping him off as hard as you can.
That's right.
Like the Moonanites.
All right, Kyrie.
I'm doing this as hard as I can right now.
Alrighty.
Secret thing,
Fuck.
Diz loves the Moonanites.
Do love the moon.
Oh.
Fucking Moonanite.
Or an Ignignot.
He moved closer so I could do a thing.
But if you do, he will. He will take it personal.
I know. No, I can't do that because she doesn't fully. Okay. I'm gonna post up and she's looking around like, where the fuck did those bitches go? Still got both daggers in her hands. Now, question, when I hold my turn, does that mean I hold action and bonus action?
No.
Damn.
Only action.
Fine. Fine. I'll hold my action to stabby stab if something poofs in front of me.
All right. It's all right. You gonna stay where you're at and hold your action?
Actually, you know what? We're gonna back up a little bit more. We're not gonna go too far, but we're gonna back up a little.
He said,
Okay.
"Hi, Morwin. Welcome back. Bye."
See ya. Thanks for the
Listen, I told him
distraction.
help was coming. He's got extra hit points, fools. I don't.
All right.
I feel you.
Fine,
I
I'll
do
just
the
let you
same
run
thing.
all
I'm
the.
j-
I'll let you run all the bad guys. Go ahead.
Oh damn.
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm just supervising.
Alright, so it's the lady's turn.
Yeah.
And she
It's the one down here next to Kyrie.
Right, yeah, I see it. So she is going to come back from the ethereal plane.
All right. I'll take care of that for you.
Thank you, because I don't know how. And then she's going to go, "No, dear. Don't leave. There's so much more fun to have." And she's going to fly down here to Kyrie.
I'm gonna stab a bitch.
All right.
Go ahead.
Proceed to stab said bitch.
That's a 21.
That hits!
And you get sneak attack again, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah, pirate shit. Fucking math. Okay. 16, 22, 27 damage. Harry just is like, nah, bitch.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Diz. You did it before I could get to my calculator.
Yeah, I'll handle all that. You just worry about
Being
killing
pretty.
All right.
them,
You just
murdering
look
them
pretty,
all.
okay?
I'm
For
sorry,
her action.
unaliving them all.
She will look at Kyrie and go,
Kids can understand.
"Be mine." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
These saving throws have been fucking me tonight. But I still have more cards. Wait, oh god. We're gonna play a card. It was not a 1 this time. Unlike the last 2 where I had to play cards. 13.
13. You fail.
Fuck.
You are now charmed for 1 day.
Oh, sorry, what?
Dang.
Yep. You must obey all my verbal or telepathic commands.
Wait, there's a charm spell that lasts for a day that's only 1 action?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that'll end her turn.
Morwen,
Okay.
looking a little bleak for you.
Oh, not realizing I had been abandoned by my person I came here to save. I'm gonna run over here.
It's a strategic retreat.
It is. and then I'm gonna. That's a 21 with a claw.
Big boy.
Hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh no!
That's a 15, so I don't imagine that hits.
That does not hit.
And then the sting attack is a 18 plus 4, 22.
That does hit, but is that poison damage?
It's piercing and poison. So the piercing you roll separate, and piercing is 3. And then
Okay, so
the rest is poison, assuming he's not immune.
he is immune to poison.
Okay, well then he took 3.
He's immune to poison damage and the condition.
And then, as a bonus action, I am going to turn back into Morwen.
All right. Didn't see that one coming.
I didn't either. I am surprised, and so is he. There you go.
Or, I guess you can be in any of those 4 squares.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wherever
be
you
like
wanna be.
right. I'm gonna be like right here.
Okay.
I like that the scorpion is taking a break.
Well, we can just kind of disappear.
We're a
for
tag
now.
team. We tag in and out. It's fine.
Tag. I won't be over here getting my coffee. Union break.
He goes over.
Next
and
tag, I want to be a hot tag though.
he goes over and he picks up my half-eaten bag of popcorn. Just sits down on the bench.
All right. So it's now the guard's turn out in the hallway. The one guy is on the ground. He gets up and pulls the javelin out of his shoulder. He starts to go forward, looks over, sees the dragon, and turns around and runs down the hallway.
I stab him.
His speed is halved. Okay, so you stab him as he runs away. Okay, go ahead. JD, you're also in melee range.
He's glad he wore his brown pants today.
That is another 30.
It hits.
I'm going to use another superiority die to tripping attack.
That is a save.
23 damage on that, and then the save is a strength save.
Strength save. Okay. So that is. It's a 16.
Okay, he saves, so he just takes the 23 damage and keeps running.
23. Okay. You notice he looks kind of bloodied as he turns and runs.
So before he passes me,
All
since
right.
I haven't drawn a weapon yet, am I allowed to draw Sunblade off of my arm?
Yes, as a free action, yeah.
Okay.
You can draw
So-
a weapon.
I will draw Sunblade and attack him.
Okay.
This poor man.
He's just trying to run away, and we're like, nope.
Just trying to
That-
support my kids.
That is a 27 to hit.
27. All right, that hits.
Be right back.
He's not undead, is he, Diz?
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't
So
appear to
that-
be.
That is 14
Joe.
radiant damage.
Okay.
the dragon close enough?
No.
And now that
Almost.
I've
Almost.
pulled the blade, I'm shining bright light within 15 feet of my person, and another 15 is dim.
Does the dragon have reach? What is its melee range? Is it maybe close enough?
It says Rand is reach of 10 feet.
Yep, reach of 10 feet.
Oh, well, then it's within its range. It can attack as well if it likes.
Excellent. Alright, 1d6.
Poor bastard.
Sorry, buddy. 1d6
You
plus
chose
4
the
and a
wrong
spell.
side.
Oh, that's not good. So that's gonna be 10 points of damage.
10? Okay. Alright, he's still standing. He runs about 45 feet down the hallway in the opposite direction and is continuing to run, but that's where he kind of ends for this turn. The other guard, he pushes forward and said, "Good idea. I'll hold him off. You go get help." And he goes in and swings at the first person standing there. I'm going to roll to see if he goes after the shiny light. Severin, he's definitely not going after the dragon.
I wouldn't really do that either.
Looks like he goes after the shiny light. So here comes.
Ooh, shiny.
Probably good. You have way more hit points than I do.
Actually, he'll probably attack both of you. So, first attack goes at JD. That is a 27.
Yep.
Okay. Second attack goes at Severin. That is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. Third attack back at JD for 17.
That's my armor class, so yeah.
Okay, so 2 and 1. So
Really use a shield right now, but you know, guards at the front wouldn't let it in.
Okay. JD, you take 19 points of slashing damage and 5 points of lightning damage as lightning arcs off of his armor down through his sword.
Ooh. That's cool.
And Severin, you take 12 points of slashing and 1 point of lightning damage. Sorry,
I'm
I rolled
actually
wrong.
immune to lightning.
Hold on, I rolled that wrong. So take 2 points, and JD, you actually take another 4 points of lightning damage.
So 14 total.
Yep. All right, that is his turn. As he brings his shield up in front of him and prepares for the retaliation. Huck, you are up. You are still invisible.
And I'm in the middle of the hallway.
You're in the middle of the hallway. You went about 30 feet and stopped.
And I have 20 feet left. Is that right?
Yep, there is a dragon roughly about 15 feet in front of you.
Door is not open yet.
Door is not open. Door is closed.
I am going to find out via trial of physics whether the doors open towards the chamber or away, because I'm barreling straight into them at 30 feet every
30
6
feet. You run past the dragon. You run past the guy who's going to swing at you as you go past.
Oh, I'm invisible. How would he know?
Oh, yeah, hold on. He's going to see if he detects you. So I roll a 4. Roll me a stealth check, just
Okay.
with advantage because you are invisible. You're invisible. So a 4 plus.
The animation is
That's
so
a-
slow.
It's a 6. So no, actually,
It's a 13.
And
his
11.
passive's 12. So I guess we'll just use his passive.
I rolled
What was
anyway.
it?
Yay! 16 plus 2 is 18.
18, yeah, you beat his passive, as that's what he would be using. Yeah, you get past him. So you just shoulder into the door.
Straight full body into the door.
All right, make a just an unarmed attack at the door.
Okay, let me go back because I was on spells. Let me make an unarmed attack. I should have really just bust out some real dice because that's an 8.
An 8.
Plus
An 8,
7,
okay.
which makes
All
it what, 15? Is that right?
I mean, the AC of the door, to hit the door is not very hard. So, but how much damage do you do to the door with your unarmed strike there?
Do need to calculate the bludgeoning. Why isn't it calculating bludgeoning? I have too many scotches in me for math. Okay, fine.
It says your unarmed a 4.
A 4. So you do 4 points of
13.
damage. There's a little dent in the wood part of the door, as
Because there's
you become visible now, and you kind of
I become visible?
You
made an attack.
You attack.
When you attack or cast a spell, your invisibility ends.
Tell me how magic works.
So you step back and you're rubbing your shoulder and you look down and you're like, "There's door handles."
If I have any time left, I would like to begin pulling the handles open.
Okay, I'll let you try the handles. It appears to be locked. Okay.
It would.
Yeah.
It would be. All right. I'm pleased with that turn.
Okay. All right. The Marquis.
All right, so he is going to come out of the ether.
Okay.
And he is going to. You know what? This guy next to him seems pretty strong. Has some pretty cool moves. So he's going to try to charm him. So, Morwen, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm immune to charm.
Oh, you are?
No.
Well, then he's going to go, well, shit.
Nope, I'm not. Wisdom.
Are you like a half elf or anything?
I'm a wood elf, so I'm immune to magical sleep. But
you have resistance to charm.
I
Charm,
have,
don't you?
I have advantage on being charmed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So wisdom. Ooh, I'm wise.
Yep. You are a druid.
So
Glad one of us is.
The first one is a non-natural 20.
Ooh.
The second one is a non-natural 23.
Nice.
All right. Well,
it's a
you
save.
save.
No, it was a dead body.
So he looks at you and goes, shit.
So for a moment I go, yes, man, and then I stop.
He goes,
He's like, "You're
oh,
fucking
well."
with me, right?"
Oh, well, back to the nether. And as a bonus action, he goes back into the nether.
The nether?
Yep. The ethereal. The ether.
Yay.
Actually, you can't have 2 bonus actions, so no, you can't do that.
Okay, cool. He just
Well,
goes,
you're
he
here.
says,
Oh, you want to hang out here with me for a minute? Okay.
also, DM, you're supposed to be on my side.
Yeah. I'm on the side of the rules, so
We appreciate that he's on the side of the rules.
sometimes we get them wrong. But this time, I know the answer to that one. All right, Lord Halram.
I will start to
You're at the end of the
walk.
hallway.
Yeah, 30 feet towards the opposite end. And yeah, I'll action dash and make my way up to Huck at the door.
Okay. So in doing that, you would pass by the guard. Are you?
Oh, I'll stop at
engaging
him,
in
the one
melee?
that
Okay.
we did eye contact with and he succeeded. I'll stop by him.
Right. Yep. Okay. So he is kind of got his shield up and sword out, little bit of lightning arcing off the sword. So you stop in melee combat with him. I'd say you'd probably have to be off to the right-hand side. The left-hand side is a little crowded.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Right,
Anything
maybe 10, 15 feet away from the door. I don't know how far they are from the door, but
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, about
Okay.
10 feet from the door. Yep.
okay. Sweet.
Adara and Dragon.
Madara and Dragon. All right. Let's see. I'm still back a little ways. Adara is going to. Can I get on the back of the dragon? I'm gonna
You
get on the
can
back.
try.
She's gonna get onto the back of her amethyst dragon
All right.
as her move. Does that so if I do get up on the back, does it take any kind of action to get up there? Yes, no.
Yeah, it would take your action to get up
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with her. I will go ahead and I will move. Is that one guy still there somewhere?
He's down the hall.
Down the hall.
It said 45 feet.
So you cast that spell, so you're visible now.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yep. I am going to cast. Let me see here.
All right. And were you moving, or were you staying?
Yeah, I'll
30
go
feet?
ahead and I will. God, you all are in front of the door. Why do you do this? Why do y'all do this? Okay.
If I had a fireball, it would be really.
I know, right?
right
It's
now.
crazy. Just drop it on top of everybody. Imagine. Because everything I have is just gonna cause hell. Y'all kind of ruined that by all getting so goddamn close to the door.
Just save it for the real bad guys.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'm going to, at the 3rd level, cast. We're gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the guy with the lightning sword.
You do have that guy, and you have the guy about. He's probably about 60. Let's see, you're 30 feet from the door. You're about
Yeah, I haven't moved yet.
75 feet where you started at. He's running down the hallway away from you.
He's 75 feet.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? That guy that's running away, I'm gonna Tasha's Mind Whip him.
Him? Okay.
Yes.
And that is an intelligence save, probably. What it is?
It is, yes. It's an intelligence saving throw.
That is a natural 20. That's my 3rd of the night, people.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. So he saves, and he just takes half as much damage is all. So.
Well, with the natural 20, stacks.
Oh, I guess
it's
that's right. You
another
don't get anything.
learning moment
Never
for you.
mind.
In our game, if you roll a natural 20 on one of those saves, you don't take any damage or any other effects.
Well, then he's
But
free
if you
to
roll
go.
a natural 1, you take double the damage, and
I
sometimes
forgot we
intensified
instituted
effects.
that. So he's
It will kill you occasionally.
Does that exclude modifiers? Like if you get like a +5 to your saves?
Right. It has to be a natural 20. Yep.
Yeah, it has to be natural. All right, dragon. I'm gonna find the friggin' dragon's crap. Okay, dragon is going to go ahead and attack lovely electric guy there. And Josh, how does this work again? He gets what? 2? He's a multi-attack.
3 rends and a breath weapon.
Yeah, three rends and 1 breath weapon.
Okay, so first rend. That's not gonna hit. That's gonna be a 5. That dice needs to go somewhere else today because it's really bad.
Blocks it with a shield.
Oh my god, that's another 5. Here, that's fine. There's another one.
You're just boosting his confidence now.
And a
He's
3.
like, I am a dragon slayer.
So all 3 of those don't do a damn thing, apparently. I need new dice today. Breath weapon is a
That's
19.
Right.
Oh no, it is a save. Jesus, look, I roll a good thing on something I don't even need to do.
Natural 20. That's number 4.
All right, that's it.
Somebody
I quit.
take Diz's dice.
Oh my god.
Well, you're gonna die, Kyrie.
It's the
Have a
metal
good
one.
night.
It's my metal one. So I need to be rolling this more often. For like Valdin and stuff.
By metal, you mean your weighted dice?
Right?
It is weight. It is heavy.
Oh, we did say it's
It
weighted.
is
Just
weighted.
say it's weighted.
It is weighted. Okay.
So I rolled a 13 that time. So I mean,
Oh,
it was
okay.
for nothing, though. All right. So the dragon is right up on him. Are you staying at the 30 feet there?
I'll go ahead and I'll move her all the way up as well. Kind of to the whatever. I guess whatever. I can't tell where I'm at.
Probably
Wherever's
over
open,
to
I
the
guess. Off to the
way
side
over to
where
the
he's
far
not
right.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
As far
Yeah.
away as possible.
We'll put you over there, kind of up near the door. but
Wherever the hell that is. I don't know.
A little further away from him, so you don't get melee attacked. All right, Kaylin, you are at the end of the hallway.
All right.
You just thrown a javelin and stuck
yeah.
into the one guy, and you see him running away, and everybody else is pouncing on the other guard.
All right. Can
I mean, to be fair, the other guard pounced on me.
Yeah.
fair.
Pounce
That
on
is
me and
fair.
Bug. We haven't done anything to him yet.
He hasn't. Yeah, he's
Soon, but not yet.
From my distance, I feel like the only thing I can really do is just use my full movement to kind of try to catch up with the rest of the group.
okay. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, you
guessing-
have 45, so you could
Yeah.
easily get down
I actually had a question. So one of my feats for the totem is elk. And it says it just says travel pace. So I'm just reassuring this. Is this only like whenever on the road or something, or would this kind of count in that aspect?
As far as roll,
Because it says whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled, as is the travel pace of 10 companions while they're within 60 feet of you and you're not incapacitated.
it sounds like it would apply anytime.
Hell?
To me.
Okay.
From the way it reads, I mean, we'll let it stand as that right now, and I'll look that up.
Okay.
But
So in
yeah,
this-
right now it could mean that.
Okay, so in this case, I would be able to move 90 feet.
Right.
Without dashing.
Yeah.
Without dashing. Yeah. So we'll say that for now.
180
We'll look it up.
if you did dash.
Sometimes magic does crazy things, so if it's not supposed to be that way, it may not work that way again. But
Magic takes a part every once in a while. It's fine.
Hud can back me up. Magic does crazy stuff. So.
Are any of the guards within that 90 feet radius? Because I know that
Both
the one
of them.
guy's running. Both of them are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. So he is.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know the
he is
one that
105 feet from you.
Okay, so he would be out of range.
And the first guy is definitely in range. Yeah.
Okay.
He's only like 60 feet.
60.
How is he 105 feet from him? I thought the hallway was only 60 feet.
Because Kaylin is still at the door. The door, or at the first entrance, the door was 60 feet away, and then that guy ran 45 the opposite direction.
Oh, you're still all the way back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just threw a javelin from the doorway at the beginning.
I'm very confused. I thought this was an L-shaped hallway. I'm very lost. Still, what the hell this hallway now looks like?
It's like
yeah,
a
you guys
curving
came out of one hallway, and now you're in this long hallway that goes past the.
Okay.
Yeah, it's straight after you turn the corner.
Uh-huh.
All right. Can I do what I initially wanted to do with the first guard with this other one, where I use my however much movement to kind of charge at him, and mostly just kind of go for the throat and hopefully try to incapacitate him. Is that something I can do?
You can try to grapple him.
Yeah,
Unless you
okay.
have an ability that allows you to just straight up ninja
no,
somebody and
no. So So I'll have to try to grapple him.
Okay, you can try to grapple. It's just a special attack. You would roll
Yeah.
athletics, and he could either roll acrobatics or athletics to resist.
Okay.
So
All right. So
just roll an athletics, and he will roll athletics as well. And just so you know, I've been rolling natural 20s all night. So.
yeah, I trust me. I know. I heard your secret there a moment ago.
I rolled a 4 there, so that's 11.
Okay, well then that's good because I actually rolled a 15.
To be fair, he only rolled a D4 versus your
So
D20 that time, but
So 15 plus 3, that's 18.
Okay, yeah, that beats
Yeah.
him as you kind of you come sprinting around the dragon, and you like put him in some type of arm lock or something, and he's still got his weapons, and the lightning off his sword is kind of hitting your hair and making it stand up a little bit.
Oh, he's gonna pay for that one. That's all I'm gonna do on my turn.
By the way, are you in heels?
Huh? Oh yes, I am.
You're in like a gown, right? So
Yeah, I absolutely am.
Okay.
Athletics check. What?
I'm waiting for Kaylin to take the hill off and like jam the spike in this dude's head or something.
All right, Duchess' turn. I imagine she comes back.
Yep, she'll come out of the ether, and then she will move down here to Morrowind. And then she will attack with her claw.
Okay.
That will be. Oh, sorry. Need to roll my hit first. That's automatically a single one hit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give you a yellow dot, okay? Josh, there. That just means you saved on that charm spell. Okay.
Okay.
That'll be 28 to hit on Morrowind.
28.
I'm gonna say yeah, that probably hits.
Okay.
Barely.
And then that'll be 22 damage from her claw.
Oh.
And that will
You
end
had
her turn.
resistance to something, but does
I
that
have
go away with the
resistance.
dragon?
I would imagine I had resistance to fire, but I would imagine when the dragon goes, that goes as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yeah, it says until the spell ends.
That
Alright,
is
so-
the Duchess's turn.
I mean, I didn't end the spell. Just
Right.
Say,
So you probably still have
no.
resistance to fire, but I don't
No,
think it's
no.
a fire-based attack.
no.
It is not.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't have resistance to anything. I'm a little upset that I watched my dragon friend get the shit beat out of him. So
All right.
I'm sorry.
Brooklyn, if I remember, you ran like 45 feet down.
45
You
feet.
tripped and tumbled,
Tripped,
and
yeah.
you're still invisible.
So whereabouts am I in relation to the
Everything.
guards?
15 feet
So-
from the first guard.
Yep. Actually,
15 feet.
you're at 45. He's at roughly about 50-ish feet, so you're pretty close to him. You're about 15 feet away from the door. But you are still
Okay, so
invisible.
the The guard is not in front of me.
He's in front of you, but he's like 10 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Off to your right slightly.
Remember, guys, your movement is doubled.
Let's see.
That'd have been helpful earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So who is visible now that I can see?
I think
Everybody.
everybody else. You're the
Just
only
you're
one
the only
still
one
invisible.
that's you're the only one still invisible.
JD
Okay,
is right
that's
in
what I
front
was
of you. Severin is to his right. To the right of that is that big purple dragon. Adara is, you probably can't see her. She's on the other side of the dragon, up against the wall, a little bit ahead of it. That.
Okay.
Lord Halram, you engaged in melee combat, so you see him kind of off to the right side of that guy. We've almost got it encircled. Kalen has him from behind in like an arm bar. You see Huck over next to the door, kind of rubbing his shoulder. And you see
Okay.
the other guard, he's about, let's is he? He's about 45 feet from, about 50 feet from you. And he's sprinting down the hallway.
He's running away.
The one guy is. The other guard is he's grappled by Kalen, like 10 feet from you.
Okay. That if since that guard is being grappled by Kalen, if I shot a guiding bolt to him, that might hit her as well, right?
No, usually we say unless you roll like a natural 1 or something, the spells can pass through friendly squares.
I'm not rolling too good.
And
But,
it's only like most of the time it was just a miss. Usually if you roll a 1 stacks and I will roll a d20. If I roll a 1, that means something really bad happens.
Just go for it. That's what makes it.
It's a really rare thing. Really rare thing.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
gonna try.
nobody ever rolls 2 1s in a
Yeah,
row,
because
right?
I mean, as we've seen, Diz is rolling nat 20s tonight.
I'm gonna try a guiding bolt to that guard.
Yes.
Which one? The one running or the one grappled?
The one grappled.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16.
Feels good.
That misses.
Oh.
Figures. Alright.
And you become visible as you cast that.
That'll end my turn then.
Does he have advantage on a grappled target?
Being invisible?
Or being invisible for the attack?
I'll give you advantage because you were invisible. Yep. So you can roll that an advantage roll.
Dope.
I couldn't remember if grapple gave you advantage or not.
I don't think grapple does, but being invisible does.
Yeah, grapple just drops speed to 0.
It could be a melee attack, but he is pretty close with that guiding bolt.
So that would be 6 plus 9, so 15.
15. No,
So,
yep, still. Yep. Good try.
Good try.
All right. Do you want to move or anything?
Do I have a clear shot going toward the door?
Straight by the door, you would go past the guard, but I don't know that I'm not sure if he has reactions or not. Let's look here.
He swung on Huck, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Grapple
Swing on-
0.
I was
No,
invisible.
'cause he's invisible.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were invisible.
Yeah, I mean he's grappled, but you would run past him. He could attack at you if he decided to.
I'll take that chance. I'll try to get as close to the door as I can.
Okay. So as you go by him, I'll say he'll take 1 swing at you. And that is a natural 1.
Nice.
So he's trying to swing, but Kalen like grabs his arm and pulls it back. So you run on past.
Cool.
You run over next to Huck, next to the door there.
Oh,
You and Huck right next to the door. Alright, Sir Avron he's looking around for like a weapon or something, and he sees some chest over there. So he goes,
Motherfucker's gonna loot the place while we're still in battle.
and he goes over, and the chest is unlocked. He opens it, and he takes a step backwards. And that's his turn.
Ooh,
It's
but
a
what?
mimic.
Alright, JD,
4-8.
round 3.
So, everyone that's within range of JD hears, because he's not saying it out loud. Just kind of under his breath, be like, "Damn it, I didn't want to do this right now." You see the sword drop to the ground. He grabs his revolver, spins around, and shoots the dude running.
Okay. So do you have disadvantage when somebody's in melee? I don't think you do, right? You had something that prevents.
Yeah, I have a chest plate that makes I have no disadvantage in melee, or if I put sharpshooter on, I have no advantage at range. Or disadvantage, I mean, at range.
All right, so roll your attacks.
So the first one is a 28 to hit.
28. Okay.
You want me to roll both attacks right now, or all 3 attacks right now, or you just want me to go one at a
I'd
time?
do one by one probably.
You can
It's
do one
flooding.
at a time. You do a lot of damage, so.
Bang bang.
That's 20 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay. That he's still up and going.
Okay. The next one, JD's going to kind of zero in, and he's going to sharpshooter this next shot. That will be a 24 to hit.
Okay. That one hits as well.
Okay. That's 27 points of damage on that shot.
Okay. And with that, you hit him once and he starts to stumble. And the second one, you hit him right in the middle of his back. You see him just face plant as he's running down the hallway.
Then JD turns back to the guy that hit him and goes, "And now it's your turn."
As he falls to the floor, he says, "I just wanted to let you."
Oh, I feel so bad.
I didn't want him to bring anybody else.
And
right.
since I'm at point blank with him, I won't use sharpshooter for this, so it'll just be my regular roll. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is 15 points of damage. And then, let's see. As a bonus action, JD is going to use his second wind.
Okay.
Which is 9 on the die, so that's 20 points back to me. And then that will end my turn.
Severin.
Yeah, about that. I'm going to whip the rapier up in front of my face, and as I do, these dark raven's wings grow out of my back and wrap me up, and I disappear, and I teleport directly to the opposite side of wherever JD is on this guy. So it's not a very long teleport. I'm just popping up. I just disappear. I come back right on the other side. That's my bonus action. I am now resistant to all damage till the end of my next turn. And I'm gonna look at the guy while Kaylin's holding him and go, that kind of hurt. I'm gonna reach up with my open hand, my free hand, and just dig into his neck like it's a claw and cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay. Is that a save or an attack?
You touch your shadow resident hand and on a hit, so it's an attack.
Okay.
Make a spell attack.
Hey, Diz, is there any kind of like perception, like passive, that can be rolled when he's being a vampire and a vampire?
I'm not being a vampire.
Oh no, are you not?
I just have
really?
a vampiric spell.
Oh, bust out the small print here.
That's only
If,
a 25.
25. Well, that hits. You can roll perception, Huck, if you want. I mean, if you're just for the luck of it, you're rubbing your shoulder and you look around. See
I
if you
am
see this happening.
Son of a bitch.
minutely perceptive.
That's 16 damage. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
It is a 3rd level spell, so it's 16 damage. And then I heal for 8.
Being right beside me, does JD see this happen?
Yeah. I mean, everybody it's encircling this guy.
Okay.
I
sees
gotta
that.
combine that.
What
I
was
take a
your-
mental
what was the
dump,
roll? It cut out right when you said it.
14 plus 5, 19.
Oh, yeah, you can see it. You're not too far away from him. Yeah.
Not that I know what that means, but good to know.
Yeah. And he's not biting him. He's kind of just.
Yeah, I just
Grabbing
dug
his throat.
my
It's almost
hand
like
into
he's-
him.
You see it like pulling essence or something like out of this guy. Or something. It looks very weird.
Very absorbing of the essences.
Okay. And is that all for him?
Yeah.
All right. So up next
I
we
cast
got
spell, so I can't actually make attacks.
the Duke.
All right, the Duke is going to move over here, and it's going to make an attack on Morwen.
Morwen, you're surrounded.
Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And the second attack is a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So,
Still looking good while doing it.
so that is 17 damage on the first. Let's see. 15 damage on the second. And then for the whippy tail,
Is question about stream loots.
Mm-hmm.
Since this is made for chat, can I play a card and give it to Josh?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All right, he just got hit with a natural 20, so I'm going to play the protection card, which allows him to make somebody re-roll an attack roll.
Okay.
all right.
Let's go, stream.
It will use your reaction if you choose to do it, Josh, but
Okay.
you have the protection card now.
He looks like he's going to hit you with his tail, Josh. He brings it right up to your face and goes, "Let's make a deal."
I want one of these in the other case.
Sign my contract and you can live.
Howie Mandel, is that you?
Fist bumps only.
I'm gonna pass.
For now. And that'll end his turn.
Okay. Next we have Kyrie, but slightly different Kyrie.
I was gonna say, have I received any orders?
You have not as up to this point.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I don't.
You stand there kind of just dazed, like staring off. Like,
She's really hot,
pretty
from what I can see.
She's so pretty.
She's an 11 out of 10.
Listen, Kyrie's just like, oh hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 out of 10 would do again.
and the lady that charms you, it's now her turn.
All right. She's going to look at Kyrie and put her hand up to her cheek and say, "Go hurt your friend." And then she's going to slip into the nether. Well, to the ether.
Yay, she didn't specify which friend. Yay.
There's only one friend there.
I was
She
gonna
doesn't
say-
know that the other
about
friends
the
are
rest of
there.
y'all, so I gotta go beat up Morwen.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! At least
But
I
see-
only have daggers.
That was really vague. Does she
Yeah,
consider
do
Morwen
you-
a friend at this time?
Do you,
Oh, yeah,
do you
yeah.
consider him a friend?
Let's argue this point out all the way.
Tune in for our 3-hour special where we argue about
Where we decide if Kyrie thinks Morwen's her friend.
I was gonna
Next
say.
episode, the friend
Problems with
episode.
them.
I just saved you. So
That's true.
Nah, Kyrie's cool with him.
All right.
If it were the
Morwen-
strangers,
Stabbing already.
sure, it'd be one thing.
Shit.
But Morwen, he's been
Well,
around
technically,
for
if
a
you
bit.
don't consider him a
Morwen's
friend,
friend.
then you would just stand there.
Listen,
Let's just
technically,
go
he was
over
one of the
what
ones who saved me when I showed up.
I mean, he could be a friend of me, not a friend. You know what I mean? You don't know. I mean, like, let's really review the definition.
Listen,
of
I think the closest thing to a friend of me and Kyrie has in the group is JD, mostly because he scares her mildly.
I'm offended. I give death speeches. How are you not offended by that?
All right, Morwen,
Honestly,
No comment.
you're up.
girl.
Maybe she's emo and likes death. She's an emo pirate.
They do have those spears and hearts. You know what I'm
Run, Morwen, run for your life.
saying?
Just kidding, don't do that. It'll hurt. It'll hurt real bad.
Yeah, running is out of the. Yeah.
I know.
But I am gonna cast Misty Step.
Nice.
As someone who casts Misty Step a lot, I approve that action.
Yes, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
The fuck out of here. 6 the fuck out of here. Goodbye.
and that's my bonus action. And for my, so do I still have a move action after that?
You do?
Yeah, you do.
So
Sorry, it is.
That is fine.
So I'm going
Reinforced.
I'm going to dash to the door because I have just got my ass handed to me, and I am I'm not bloodied, but I'm not far from it.
You're badly
It's about to
banned.
get real fun when he opens that door, guys.
All right. So when you get to the door, it appears to be locked. As you don't have your action to open the door, but you do like reach down at the handles, and I will say that the handles are kind of in a locked state.
Okay.
You are on the inside of the room though, so maybe there's a way to unlock them. But we'll find out next time.
We'll find out next time when Morbin goes.
Oof.
Hey,
All right,
big
it's
man,
now
let me
the-
hold a
Let me
dollar.
hold a dollar.
It's the guard's turn. And let's see, he is being grappled right now, so he is going to try to swing at Kalen with his sword.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hit.
Okay. And he swings around and he tries to hit Severin, who just sucked the life out of him. That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and the last one kind of just swings over at the dragon. And that is a 29 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Kalen, you take 14 slashing and 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
Total of 19.
Okay.
Okay. Severin, you take 14 slashing and 2 lightning. And
And
dragon.
it's half because I used Blessing of the Raven Queen. So
Yeah, 'cause
the my teleport gives me those
Yeah.
8.
Until your next turn, right?
Yep.
So the dragon takes 11 slashing and 8 lightning. I don't know if it's immune or resistant. I know that it has a bunch of them. So that was 11, so 19. Be 41. Okay. Alright. That is the guard's turn. Oh, it is your turn at the door.
Glob. I open the door.
Okay. You try the door, it's locked. What do you want to do?
I have a backup for this. It is called Mage Hand.
Okay.
At a point I choose within range, which is the other side.
Okay.
Because I can't see it, but it's within range, and he opens the door.
All right.
The mage hand caresses my hand like I am uncomfortable.
Roll for comfort level.
Manipulate.
All right, let's see.
Open
Spectral
unlock
influence.
door, container. Slow retrieve the item or container.
Right. So, yeah, technically it doesn't say you have to see where you're casting it. So yeah, it's true. So
Right.
it comes over and tries to open the handle. Right, that's what you told it to do, is open the door. So it tries
Open
to
the
open
door.
the door. The door handle doesn't turn because it's locked.
Blast!
And actually, Morwen's hand is on the door handle, so it is pushing your hand down.
Oddly enough, this is
I
not the
really
weirdest
genuinely thought that would work. So,
this is not the weirdest thing that's happened to Morwen today.
So, I mean, normally I would say that a caster would know what to tell the mage hand. It being the Huck, I'm not sure if the command
no, I would
that
not.
it told
I
it
would
would.
not.
Okay, all right.
I would not. I could say
Make it
give you
sure.
that. I would have no bloody clue what to tell that thing to do.
Okay, so it is rubbing on Morwen's hand there.
Yeah,
That
I
sweet
mean,
hand-on-hand action.
I listen, y'all. I understand that falling asleep in a book is not how you gain spells. It doesn't mean that I know how to cast anything. Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It's the Marquis's turn.
All right, so he is going to. Fly to here, and then disappear into the ether.
Damn.
Alright. Lord Elturel.
Does this guard that is about to get like super jacked up have keys on him to this door that's visible?
Nobody visible? Your
Yeah, like
passive
that has on
perception doesn't see like a big ring hanging or anything.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that he doesn't have some type of key.
Could be in
somewhere.
his pocket. Frisk him.
He is grappled at the moment.
I don't know what that means.
Where are your keys? Please give me your keys.
Is that a banana in your pocket or a ring full of keys?
Kalen is like
I roll
wrestling with him. He got his
investigation
arm.
on his pants.
Now the guard is uncomfortable.
You could. I mean, it's your action if you'd like to try to search him.
I mean, he could have it in his prison wallet.
That's true. That's true.
Oh gosh! I will try and check if he has keys on him in
Okay.
non-prison
Roll.
wallet sort of areas.
Yeah, just roll an investigation as
Okay. Oh my god! Oh no! It's a nat 1.
You got
no.
Oh.
Wait,
what
you,
did
oh,
he
wait,
grab?
wait, what kind of roll was this?
So you
Investigation.
skill check.
It was a
It's
skill
a,
check?
D, it's a D4 by 2D6.
Hang on, I think I have a thing for this. I think I have a thing for this.
Yeah.
I think
You
I found
found
something.
something.
Oh no!
Oh no, not that!
Yes.
Shit, I don't think I
Like,
do.
roll
I'm
for dick
sorry. I'm
sizes.
sorry.
What am I touching? Oh god.
He looks down at you.
1D4 by
and
2D6 Diz.
It makes so
Very
much more
awkward.
sense
The guard-
why you're with Xavier.
The guard looks at you and says, "Hey, Don't touch me there. That is my no square.
All right, you have a bonus action in movement. Do you want to do anything else? Or?
And then slips you a gold.
Oh gosh.
Through the
Okay.
door, I hear a guard moan.
I'm gonna be real honest. I thought filling up NPCs was a lady thing to do, not.
Welcome to the team,
Oh,
Jax.
gosh.
Welcome to the
Yep,
team.
here we are. Yep, not finding what I want. I'll just go over towards the door.
He's just like, oh.
You just have to. You have to maintain eye contact to assert dominance in the situation.
Just look at him the whole time.
Stax's character's like, all right, turn your head and cough.
So technically, you're
This
going to
may
leave his
be the
melee
most
range
exam
going
you
over
ever
to the
get.
door. So he's going to
Okay.
take it was his turn, so he has his reaction back. So.
He-
To be
he's
fair,
still
you're in the
grappled.
right spot.
He's
He
still
has a
grappled
cock
too, right?
key ring chain.
Now, come on, Diz. He's probably so disturbed by the fact that he
I'm gonna
just
give
got
him.
helped
I'm gonna
out.
give him disadvantage. Okay. Okay. He rolls a 17.
That doesn't hit. But
Okay.
I do make
He's
awkward
flailing around.
eye
and just like-
contact.
Okay, you gotta hold the eye contact the whole time.
For the rest of my turn, I will be looking at the gun.
I like to think that Severin still has the like claw from the vampiric touch on his hand, and he like looks at his hand, looks at Stax's character, then looks down at the guard's package.
Dara's just like,
In these hungry eyes.
Adora, it is your turn.
I rolled a
okay.
1 and I touched your thighs. I've got.
I think that's the name of the episode. Right there.
Good night, everybody.
Oh God, you made him leave.
It's okay. I got this.
Okay, all right. Let's see if Adara is smarter than Huck. She's
God,
gonna.
I hope so.
She's gonna, right? God bless.
Guaranteed.
She's also going to cast Mage Hand on the other side of the door.
This you guys the left-handed mage hand though.
Just holding
You're
more
on
with
the
him.
other side, and it goes on
Morgan's
it.
gonna be like,
One pop up.
I don't
Morgan's
know if
other
I'm
hand.
comfortable with where this is going.
His day just keeps getting better and better and
And
better.
she's going to instruct
Oh my.
the Mage Hand to unlock the door.
Okay. There is a locking mechanism, and it goes over and starts to touch Josh's hand or Morven's hand, but then goes up and grabs the handle and pulls the locking mechanism. You hear the doors
Excellent.
click.
God bless. Okay.
Don't die.
Can I have it open the doors or no?
That I think that was his action to unlock
Okay.
it. So
Alright.
Well, mine is still trying to open it.
Pull
though,
it?
right?
Yeah, just do they
It
like
is.
duel this?
With our
It
powers
is-
combined.
we can say that the door handle goes down slightly, and from your side it's the left door. From the inside, more when it's you're on your right side, that door kind of slightly opens, just barely.
Great success.
And Huck, you think
Hashifu.
you've done it?
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be Adara's turn. And
All right.
now the dragon,
The
is
dragon,
again
yeah.
going to try and hit this dude who apparently is like freaking Jesus. I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused here. Okay, so that's. Wait, do I get a plus to this at all when they attack? Because if so, I mean, not that the other ones really mattered because they were like 5, but. Is it a straight roll? Or do you add its dex?
For attacks,
Yeah.
Your Ren
Should be.
says spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
Your spell attack modifier.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, in that case, so that's going to be a 17 on that one.
Okay, that misses.
Of course it does. That's also going to miss because that's even worse. It's going to be a 14.
Okay.
And that one better hit. That's a 17 plus 4, so that's going to be 21.
That one hits.
Okay, so that rend will hit.
Technically, you probably should have advantage on all these. He is completely surrounded. So
Okay, well,
if you want to
then I
roll
guess
advantages on all those.
well, that's not better, so that doesn't really matter. And neither is that one, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So, okay, so I got a 2 on the, so 2 plus 4 plus 6, so 12 for that one rend that hit. And the breath weapon is a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw.
Take the 12 away. Saving throw is it's dexterity.
Yes.
Is
Yep.
pretty good. 17.
That'll save.
Yep.
That's
It takes half damage though, right?
it. That
Do all of us huddled on him also make a dex save because it's a 30-foot cone?
Oh, it is
Yeah,
a 30-foot cone.
So
yeah, guess you do.
let me think
Sorry.
of that range. Kaylin and probably
This is the worst part about me not being able to see
Severin's
what the
on
hell's
this
going
side.
on.
How big is the cone weapon?
30
15
foot.
30
30. I guess it's
30
bigger than I
foot.
thought.
It hits.
Didn't realize
Huck,
that.
Krugwin, Kaylin. So I need
Alright,
you
well-
three to make a dexterity save.
Y'all have fun. At
And
least it's not
if
much.
any of them are within
Oh, and
10 feet of me, they get a +5.
and you as well because you moved over to the door. So it's
Okay, yep.
It's hitting everybody at the door. Yep.
It's a dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be
I got
half damage
12.
if you save.
Well, you
is
get a plus
a-
5, so
That is a dirty
And a plus
20,
5, so it's a 17
what,
for him.
25?
that's a save. That's a save.
17.
That's a save. That's a,
Oh.
not a. You get a plus 5 though to that.
Yeah, that's with
That's
the plus
added.
five.
That does not save.
Oh no.
Huck's
It's
like
not
that
that-
dude's
it's
with the
not
plus
that
5.
much.
I just played a card on Russ.
Okay,
Oh,
Russ, you
what
get to
does that give
re-roll.
me?
You get to re-roll it.
Okay, reroll. Sweet. Thank you.
Not good.
It's only 5 damage, guys. 5
That
damage
was
max,
actually
and then
worse.
it's
That
halves
was-
for everybody else.
That was a whole point worse. So I did not.
So the people that get halved, it's 3 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
Uh,
take it.
I'm gonna
It's
use
fine.
my reaction to take Huck's damage.
Oh, you're beautiful. Oh.
So since I saved, it's 5 and 3, 8 total.
Yep, you step in between Huck and as Huck is celebrating.
Oh, that's so
His
sweet.
mage hand.
So I take 5
He's
damage.
preoccupied with hands.
If you did not, okay, you take 5 damage if you did not save. If you
Okay,
saved,
okay.
which as long as you rolled over a 16 or above, you only get 3.
Okay, cool. Alright.
It doesn't do much,
I was just
which is
looking-
weird to me.
I just bought a bunch of packs today, so throwing cards.
Oh, I thought we were talking
Alright.
about Pokemon cards.
Kaylin, unless
Yeah.
you're moving, Adara, you have movement as well.
I'm what at the door? Is that where I'm at? I don't even know anymore.
You're not
the
at
hell
the
am
door.
I?
At the
You're
door.
about. You're
No, I said I
across the
moved up to
hallway.
the door and it was on the other side. Remember?
If you're at the door, if you're across from the door, then the dragon breath didn't hit you. If you're at the door, then the dragon breath hit you as well. But I think
don't
you were
even
across
know
the hallway.
anymore at this point.
You're across the hallway from the door, so you're
Okay.
You're right there with it. So you're like 20, 25 feet from the door. You could walk over to it if you want.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go through the door and
You can
say
go
hello
through
to
the door.
Morwen. I'm gonna go through the door, and I
Alright,
will
so
I will
you-
appear next to Morwen, I guess.
All right. So
And
the
when
door's
sh-
open inward, so you kind of push him back just slightly, and you'll be like right here-ish, maybe, or right here, either one, or in the middle, either one.
Sweet. And I'm also gonna move the dragon through the door.
Okay.
Cause why not?
Yeah, the dragon is pretty close to the door. It could come into the door if you want.
He's got 60 feet of movement, so.
Oh yeah, he can definitely come through the door.
Can I put him kind of somewhat in front of Morwen a little bit?
Here, you have control over it, and there it is.
Oh, look, he's a little purple dragon. Look at
He's
him.
got a really brilliant fuchsia.
He's facing the wrong way, but it's fine. Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
purple.
he is.
He's like a
He's
pinky
a super-
purple.
It's the best
It's-
I can find.
It's Barney.
It's Barney.
Read butt first, you know.
Yeah, I know. He's a little.
Super
He backed into the room. You know, he's like.
I mean, to be fair, he just watched Stack's character grope.
Yeah, he might be
Yeah.
covering himself. You never know.
It's like, all right, guys. So.
All right, and that'll end my turn. Well, actually, before I end my turn, I will say, what's going on? Are you guys okay? To Morwen and kind of look over to Kyrie, as well, and just say like, what's going on?
All Morwen says back is, we need to leave.
All right, excellent, good.
How many people can a dragon carry?
Not enough. That's my turn. That's it. That's all I got. I can't do nothing else.
All right. So up next is Kalen. You got the guy grappled still.
All right. So is the door still closed, or
No, the door is open.
the door is open?
I just
Okay,
went through the door.
I didn't know if, like, for some reason you, like, translucent through the door or what happened. I kind of got lost there. All right. Well, I would like to freaking get rid of this guy. So I'm basically gonna release my grip off of him.
Okay.
And if I get up, that takes. Is that an action or is that half movement or what? What is that?
So you're not on the ground or anything. So you're just
Okay,
turning him
so
loose.
just yeah,
I don't
pretty
think
much.
it takes anything to just
Oh,
release. him.
okay. All right. So, if that's the case, then I'm going to charge into the room and kind of here. I'll move. Oh, if I can move my thingy right over yonder, so that way I kind of buffer between Adara and Morwen. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me right now. So yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna use my action to charge into the room and kind of prepare myself for whatever fuckery's in here.
Yep. So as you run in there, you see the purple dragon. You see Morwen. You see Kyrie standing out ahead of you, and some other creatures down towards the end of the room there.
Yeah.
Alright, the Duchess.
Duchess is going to fly to here and then slip into the ether.
Okay.
That will end her turn.
I'm assuming that we can see that from.
From where you're
You
at,
could
yeah.
see her fly down there, yeah,
Your,
and then go invisible.
approach. And then as she gets down there, she just fades away. Probwin, you're just at the edge of the door there as the door is open.
Okay. I am going to move inward a little. And let's see. Should be within range of that guy. I'll take a shot with guiding bolt to the big
All right.
baddie there.
Big Daddy.
Big baddie.
That's not what I thought you said. Definitely thought you said daddy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he is the dad, so.
That's true.
That's his actual name.
I'm just saying.
Daddy.
He is the dad of the family.
It works.
I'm just saying. Okay.
21.
21 hits.
21 hits.
13 radiant.
Does that do something?
And the next person will have advantage. We'll mark it with orange. All right. Anything else?
Oh, that'll be it.
Okay. And next we have Sir Averin, who is just bewildered by whatever he saw in this box. He runs back over to it and slams it shut, turns around and looks, and sees that suit of armor over there. He runs over and finds what would be considered probably like a dagger to you guys, but is more like a short sword for him. And he grabs that and turns around. And that is the end of the third round. So the question is, it is midnight, and I know some people might have stuff to do tomorrow. So do you guys want to stop here, as everyone would be coming into this chamber to fight the bad guys, the real bad guys, not the guards out in the hallway? Because it's going to take a little bit. So you guys want to pause here and we'll pick up on the next one?
Yeah.
Does that sound
okay
good for everybody? Okay. All right. So we'll stop here, and with most of the people already in the room, and the rest will be in here shortly. And I'll kill the party next time, so be sure to turn in for that. It comes up in 2 weeks. You're on Nerdicopia Network. We start at 8 p.m. on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of every month. And we, just to throw out some other stuff, me and Clan Diesel there, we do a retro show on Monday nights at 10:30.
Yep.
We play some retro games. We're playing Clan's favorite Zelda, Majora's Mask.
Nope, that's incorrect. Nope.
And on next Thursday,
Bunch of
we
fucking
would
bullshit.
would normally have a show at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, but I will be out of commission then. So, but every Thursday we have some type of show. It's either after the roll, where we talk about what went on here, or we have Three Old Men, where we talk about stuff that whether we like or don't like, and how things were better when we were younger. So. All right, so going down the list here. Next, we got Big Sly TV. What are you doing?
This week gonna be doing a lot of Destiny as we get ready for the Lightfall coming out in a month.
I don't think you have a set schedule, right? So just
Not currently. We're
got a
shooting
following.
for like 6 to 10 this, like every Monday through Friday this week.
So you got to follow him and turn on those alerts so you know when he goes live. So. Double Buck, you got your campaign coming up next Saturday, right?
We do.
He goes on the first and third Saturdays of the month. Same time slot, 8 p.m. Eastern. What else you got going on?
Considering that most of my health stuff has been taken care of since the first of the year, I'm going to be going back live this Monday. It would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting around 1 p.m. Eastern till about 6 p.m. playing World of Warcraft, getting ready for the final wing of the raid to open on Tuesday. So we'll prep that. And then, of course, like you said, we got D&D this coming Saturday, where I try to kill the party, and last week I got close. There was a lot of red.
Yeah, we weaseled our way out of that one. So,
And I'm the third member of lovely 3 Men, so I'm always around for that.
all right. So, Stacks, what you got going on? I saw some D&D action the other day.
Yeah, we're doing a slow release of all the campaigns that I run over on Dungeon Mechanics, but eventually we'll be back running with all of them again. But yeah, I'm also in Buck's campaign and loving the guest starring in this one because it's just full of chaos and groping.
We have fun.
But yeah, I'm just hanging out, doing fun stuff in my free time.
All right, lady.
What's up? So I am streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, starting at 4:30 until I don't know at this point anymore. God knows when. Whenever I decide to, get sleep, which is usually like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. It's fine. But I stream GTA roleplay those 4 days of the week, and it's super fun time. I play an EMS character. Her name is Jenna, and it's super fun and a little crazy. So come check that out for sure.
Pretty wild stuff. Me and
Plenty.
Ken have watched it too. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's like a soap opera. It's great.
Timmy,
It
I've seen
really
you've been streaming. You're back in the streaming game, and I saw some Destiny 2 there.
That is correct. We, as of right now, for the foreseeable future, we're currently only running Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our main game is going to be Destiny 2. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Kind of just running through the daily and the weekly stuff, grinding, having a good time with some good friends, helping learn the game as well. And also getting ready for Lightfall. We just finished the Witch Queen campaign, having a lot of fun with that. So yeah, come on and check us out, guys.
Okay, well, I think I got all the streamers, so we'll be back here in 2 weeks.
Whoa. Slow your roll.
What did I miss?
Where's
Sir.
the outro?
Sir. All right, besides the outro,
I
if
forgot-
you're new,
I forgot the outro.
if you're new to Nerdicopia Network and you're sitting here this evening watching Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm, you're like, wow, I enjoyed this. I wonder if there's a place where I can go watch previous episodes of Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm, or 3 Old Men, or even Super Retro Game Show Extreme, even though I would recommend skipping over the Majora's Mask parts. Or the critically acclaimed, Emmy Award-winning Not Actually Holiday one-shot that we did. You can go over and check out the Nerdicopia Network YouTube channel.
Come see Clan almost make me
Nerd
cry.
Tube. And
Plan, you missed the
see,
best
cheers.
video on that channel.
4 a.m. or 2 a.m.
4 a.m.
The
reaction
4
to
a.m.
Halloween.
It is our most viewed video, the 4 a.m. movie review. Yep. One day we'll do another one of those. But go there, check it out, get caught up on everything, and be back here in 2 weeks for the continuation of Cataclysm. Now it is.
I don't have an outro. I don't have it.
All right, fine then. Check us out in 2 weeks here for Not Actually Heroes. And remember, here at Nerdicopia Network, we have the meats.
Excuse you?
That's a
We'll have-
ripoff. That
We'll have
didn't
next
count,
time.
Clan.
It's not a ripoff. Technically, Stax did have the meats in his hand today.
Plural meats.
I don't
not-
care. He was supposed to come up with an outro phrase, and I'm not counting that one.
This is going to continue a while. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, now we have a new shtick.